Yes, it is. And we're live now. What's up, guys? Shadetree Surgeon here in the garage with Jessica, Triumph Chick, Dylan, Yamagang, and also Jessica. What's your YouTube name?
Jessie Gray.
Jessie Gray 2114. The lamest Instagram name that ever happened. That's got to be like one of those.
I didn't know what Instagram was.
No, Jessie Gray 2114 is one of those names that you get randomly. Where Jessie Gray was taken and you hit randomize and it just gave you 2114.
I kind of did. I didn't get it, and also it was the same thing with Snapchat. I still don't understand it.
Oh my god, Snapchat's so easy.
No, it's not.
Idiot. God, you don't know how to do Snapchat? I don't know how to do Snapchat.
I don't get Twitter.
Dylan knows Snapchat.
Stupid.
You know why Dylan knows
I don't
Snapchat?
ever see Dylan on
Snapchat's
Snapchat.
for
I feel
single
like
dudes.
He's faking it. I feel like
No, because he's not following you because you've got a boyfriend.
I thought you did.
No, Snapchat's for single dudes. All right, guys, what's happening here in the comment section? I'm looking at your comments right now. How do we sound? I haven't done a live stream in a hot minute, so trying to make sure that the audio's okay. I see everybody here: Mustang Lab, Maroon Hill, Jamie Hernandez, Car Lover, Sam Parka, Wolfie Balboa. What's happening, guys? And oh, there's Tyler. Tyler's in the side chat right
Hey.
now. Yeah. Who's riding tomorrow? We're riding. It's me. It's Dylan's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Jess is going to be there. Is Amber going to be there, Tyler? We were wondering. We were talking. We were wondering if Amber's going to come out and fucking ride.
Give me your ashtray, Dylan.
How much weight am I down? I have lost 100 fucking
You're my
pounds.
way.
Huh?
You're my way.
Am I weight? I'm sorry.
like trying to like read.
Yeah.
Wasn't asking for that.
We might have to get here back a lot. I can't see it now.
You
100
know,
pounds
I
I've lost.
just like swinging in the like.
Ty, did you say yeah? Amber's going to be there? So for everybody watching right now, you see Tyler 27B in the side chat right now. If you guys have watched any of my dirt bike videos, you'll remember him from them. He's the guy who basically taught me how to race. So I don't know if that's a compliment to him or not because I'm not very good at it. But his girlfriend Amber is way faster than I am, way faster than Dylan, and Dylan is a much faster rider than I am. And so if Amber's, let's stop it, come on. If Amber's coming tomorrow, that means Jess has got to ride with Amber, and she was actually a little worried about that because we've been like, Amber's so fucking fast.
It's very intimidating. It's very pushy. I feel like I'm gonna be riding with Jillian Michaels out there.
Jillian Michaels. Tell her that Jessica said that she's like the dirt bike version of Jillian Michaels. Tom Morris says, great job on your latest Instagram tips video. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun making that one. Mustang Lab 302 says, how did you guys celebrate Jessica's birthday?
He gave me a cold.
She's never gonna let that.
No,
down.
I'm never gonna let that down. But I'm gonna go. I was like, let's just chill at the house and do nothing because you're sick, and now I'm sick, and we're gonna go dirt bike in 105-degree weather with mosquitoes and swamp.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be like 101.
Whatever.
It won't be 105. Michael G says, hey, thanks for introducing me to riding. Been on two wheels for a month and love it. Thanks and keep it up from California. Awesome, man. On two wheels for a month in California, you're doing better than most, my friend. Riding in California is absolutely amazing. I don't know how everybody doesn't have a motorcycle out there. Tony Soprano says, favorite country artist. Let's go around. We'll take a poll on this one. Jessica, favorite country artist.
I have no one to ask that.
No, come on. Country artist. Waylon Jennings for me. I'll go Waylon Jennings for Josh.
I don't know. I'm not very good at like artists and stuff.
Garth Brooks, Toby Keith.
It would be like Alan Jackson or something.
Alan Jackson?
Yeah, I would just do something
Alan Jackson?
very simple.
Damn.
Johnny Cash is way too like. You can't even,
No,
that's
you
not even
can't say
worth an
Johnny
answer.
Cash.
Yeah,
I almost can't say Waylon Jennings.
Actually, you shouldn't be allowed to say anybody that's tattooed on you.
I have a Waylon Jennings tattoo.
And
No, that's not fair.
Turn aside.
Yeah, and a Johnny Cash tattoo.
And
what about you, Dylan? Favorite country artist? You've heard country music because me and Dylan have spent many
Kid Rock.
hours in a vehicle together, going to Florida Trail Rider racing, going to races together. So he's heard some country.
I really don't know. I think I'd probably have to go with Johnny Paycheck. Man.
Johnny Paychecks, take this job and fucking shove it, dude. I dig your style. Hey, dude, Johnny Paycheck's the fucking man. If you don't know who Johnny Paycheck is, Google a picture of him and look at his hat. It's fucking amazing. What about you, Jess?
Not a big country fan, but gotta say probably Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. Come on. Yeah.
Let me see Dolly.
The breast from the West.
Mm.
I don't know if that's what they call her, but it rhymes.
I named a chicken after Dolly Parton.
Chickens
Have big breasts.
Oh man, good times. Brandon Flack from Missouri, what's up? And Colin 80 from Oklahoma. Ogie, there we go, man. Ogie from Muskogee. More country music. I dig it. Mama told me not to smoke it, but I did, and it took me far away. I dig your style, man. Here around the Shadetree Surgeon household, we like some mind-altering stuff. My whole thing is just everything's the same. If you drink beer, it's okay. It's either all okay or none of it's okay. So that's my fucking outlook. It's fucking true. Beer gets you fucked up, right? Everybody drinks beer. All this beer we're drinking right now, Corona Premier, Yuengling, Bud Light, whatever you fucking drink, that shit gets advertised on
Don't point
TV.
at me and say Bud
It
Light.
gets, it
That's
gets
fucking
everything.
rude. We don't have Bud Light.
You're
Don't
drinking
point at me and say Bud
wine
Light.
and some weird shit.
Yeah, so why can you like go like, oh, it's okay to drink a Bud Light on the weekend, but it's not okay to smoke some fucking reefer? Like, fuck off with that shit. And if you think differently, that's okay. I respect your opinion.
Not okay. Go away. Get out.
Dare you respect?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't respect your opinion at all.
Hey, there's some excess 650 fucking questions.
Thank you. Nomad 000 says it's hilarious how Josh looks like Hank Williams Jr. Here's the thing. This is what I get all the time.
What matters
Now-
is he doesn't sound like him.
No, what I
No.
used to get I would always get, I look like Hank Williams Jr. What I get now in the year 2018 is people say you look like Post Malone.
Oh my god, you don't. But
I
wish-
get it all the time.
But I
Like
kind of wish you did.
every video I put out,
But
people
I
are like
wish you
Post
did.
Malone.
I kind of wish you did.
Yeah, people are like it's
Please.
a redneck Post Malone.
Really?
Wait, I just learned
Okay.
something about you.
Oh my, yeah. Okay, Post Malone, Mac Miller, get out of here.
No.
Take a poll.
Cheers.
Who thinks I actually look like Post Malone?
Yeah.
I am. I'm seeing. At 650, Devin Baker's asked about the 650. Dude, we're doing like literally we're filming some stuff on it today, man.
Right
Dylan,
here.
that's why Dylan was up here helping me out, helping me do some stuff to it. So, XS650 video coming soon, my man. So let's do this. Let's hear from the comment section right now. We got 88 people in the comments right now. If I look like goddamn, of course I look like Shadetree Surgeon. If I look like Hank Williams Jr. and also Post Malone, let's hear in the comment section what everybody else looks like.
God
No, let's do it. You're watching. What does everybody else look like?
I don't have Steven.
You can say they look like an animal. You can say they look like a celebrity.
Oh.
Sounds like a clown.
I want to hear it, man. In the comments right now. Let's see. What does everybody look like? We got Jessica, we have Dylan, and we have also Jessica.
Also,
Also a pirate Malone.
my
Thanks.
name is also Jessica.
She goes. Well, everybody says little Jess, but she just goes. It's also. I'm saying also Jessica. Oh, Michael Howe, what a sweetheart. He says beautiful angels. That's what she guys look like. Little do you know.
No, you're lying. Thanks, but
Little Jess looks like the main alien from Mac and Me.
Oh.
I don't even know what
Damn.
that means.
I don't know, but it sounds fucking
I
rough.
gotta look it up.
Okay, good.
Mac and me sounds. I feel like Dylan was.
Oh damn.
I don't.
Fat Penis says bunch of normal people bland as fuck. Dang, dude. Does this look bland? I got a wolf shirt on, dog. That's like the least bland thing ever.
Get out.
You ever meet a dude with a wolf shirt? I can also do like a fucking high karate kick, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Motors and Metal says we look like the opening sequence of King of the Hill.
Basically, it was way back. Oh, that's actually really accurate. Good job. Thank you.
Mustang Lab 302 says that Dylan looks like Tony Carbajal, which nobody's going to get. I get it because I've watched Tony Carbajal, and yeah, he does a little bit.
He's just a guy.
You're just a guy.
800A says you look
Yeah,
like
he
Prince
does
Harry.
Wow. Someone's got a crush.
Mustang Lab 302 says I look like a hobo.
Pedophile.
Notorious SOB says
That's
Dylan looks like a
typecasting.
pedophile, but he spelled it wrong. Oh man, Nomad 000 says we look like the Devil's Rejects before getting high on that.
Link, that must be nice.
What about the girls? Everybody's fucking up on getting all up on Dylan.
Like,
Ron Hamilton says we look like a bunch of real lifestyle bikers.
What the fuck?
Another
is
one
that?
for Devil's Rejects. Look at that. Michael Howe says the Flintstones.
True.
You guys are just naming TV shows now.
Wait, but like,
Nobody's
elaborate
creative.
on Flintstone. Which Flintstone are
Yeah,
they?
who's who? Oh, motherfucker. Gregory Miller, man. $15. He says, let's see some skin.
Lord. Dylan,
Let's
give
see
it up.
some skin.
Come on, man, lift it up.
Show him your belly button, bud.
Give us one.
All right, I'll take my shirt off if Dylan does.
Oh, I'm
dude.
so happy.
All right.
Whoa.
You said you wanted to see some skin. We'll compare chest tattoos.
Holy sh! Wait, you have a chest tattoo?
Yeah, Dylan has a chest tattoo.
What? Dylan, look, take your shirt off. 'Cause
Take your shirt off, man.
even though
Dylan.
Take your shirt off.
Dylan.
Dylan's got a better chest tattoo than I do,
you
so
gotta fix your
mostly because his are finished.
your headband.
man.
It's not fair because Dylan.
Oh my God! How are you so much more tan than I am?
I know, right?
Jesus fucking Christ!
This is why I think my friend would like Dylan because she likes my voice.
Demonetized.
Dylan's so charming. Dylan's cheating.
I gotta move my beard so everybody can see my chest piece. It's a battleship if you couldn't tell. All right, you can put your shirt back on. But yeah, that was $15 worth of skin.
Skin. That was skin.
Hussies.
Well,
Bunch of cheap
welcome
hussies.
to a live
It's
chat.
$2 for
This is
both of
Dylan's
us.
first
Yeah.
live chat.
Yeah, I know, right? That's $7.50 a piece.
Oh, yes.
Ballers.
I'd go lower.
Ew.
Let's have a contest. Notorious SOB. You want that shirt back on? It's gonna cost you, bud. Cameron South says whiter than a Mennonite in a basement. Dude, okay, the sun says the girl's turn. It's gonna cost a lot more than $15 fucking dollars. You get $15, me and Dylan. I don't think anybody watching right now has enough money for the other ones.
No,
No.
night.
Maybe, man. I don't know. I don't know what the price is.
Jessica, what is your price?
Yeah. What's the
What is your
price?
price?
There's no guarantee, but let's see what gets up there.
For a shirt, for a bra.
You want to see a bra?
For a bra?
Yeah, you're
Alright.
wearing a bra, right?
Either way. Look, there's a bra. Show me the money.
Just pull it down a little bit. There you go.
Oh, fuck!
What?
Oh, I can't even read it.
Super skanky.
Link says,
What?
Lil Jess looks like she's looking for the precious.
Oh, man.
What a
we were
dick.
just talking about that
Hashtag.
earlier.
You're in
man.
trouble. Let me tell you, Lil Jess will whip your ass if you were here in real life. You don't want to fuck with that girl. That's okay. Fuck with her here because you can get away with it.
Hide behind your computer.
Hide behind the computer screen. All right. Question to the chat from Nomad 000. If all four of us were Game of Thrones character, who would we be?
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't know. Fucking Baratheon, obviously. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. Who would we be?
I just picked mine.
You pick.
Yeah, Robert Baratheon.
No,
for
you
me.
pick. Pick all of us.
I already told you look like Daenerys. I've told you that forever.
Oh, no, but
You do. When she
Would,
had blonde hair, she looked like Daenerys.
but I would because I'm a Beastmaster. Even though he thinks that he is, he's not
I'm
at all.
Yeah. Are we getting anybody? Is even nobody's biting on the Game of Thrones one. Nobody's biting. I'm gonna go Robert Baratheon for me, Daenerys for Jess. You guys can pick out the rest of them if you want.
Yeah.
Dylan
I'll
hasn't
pick-
seen anything.
A
I'll
little
pick.
bit.
I'll
I
pick
have.
for Dylan. I don't even know.
I watched some of it, but not very much.
Yeah. Jay says, "You're not a surgeon, goddammit." Let me tell you something. Being a surgeon isn't about what kind of degrees you have. It's all about how much you want it.
It's how much skin you cut in a lifetime.
Dice R says, "Little Jessica looks like Arya Stark."
I was gonna say, like, well, yeah.
If you're gonna be anybody, you're gonna be Arya.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
anybody.
That's actually a compliment.
No,
I'll take that.
No,
Absolutely.
absolutely, yeah.
What about Dylan?
He's not. He's not Jon Snow, but
He's the sound guy.
Sound.
he could be. He
He
could
wasn't
be.
actually
He could be
in it.
Tyrion's friend.
Tyrion's
Oh,
friend?
yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
forget. I forget. And he gets the fucking shit. No, wait.
No, the guy who like he's like a
Brothel
badass,
friend.
like he kills everybody.
The
Yeah,
Brothel friend, not the guy
yeah. I
that
forget his name too.
Daenerys
Yeah.
has a thing with, but obviously. The
It
other guy.
says, "Where's my wrench tattoo?" Dario Naris. I forget. That's the dude who like. That's the long-haired guy who has an army. That's
a long guy.
Don't
That's
say
the
great.
long hair dude
Yeah, I
that has
remember
an
that guy.
army. That's everybody.
Stop
here.
Googling shit. Cheater. It's been a while.
DeFobra in the chat. What's up, man? DeFobra's
Hey.
yeah, he's been in the Dirty Shame before. Up there in New York, we were just watching some Casey Neistat, which always makes me think of DeFobra because he lives up in New York and rides his motorcycle all around there. Also, DeFobra's videos make me think of DeFobra. I just like it. Looks like it sucks to ride in New York, man. I gotta be honest. Whenever I watch DeFobra's videos and Clutch Versus videos, it looks like riding in New York City is a pain in the fucking ass.
It has to be a pain in the
Yeah.
ass.
I mean, a little like beautiful, like upstate when you get out of the city, it looks beautiful. Like you get out in the mountains and all around there.
Yeah, no, but riding just in Tampa during traffic
Yeah.
fucking sucks. I
And it's
can
like New York City. It's just like
New York.
all of that, so much more. I guess if you're used to it, that's is what it is. But hey, you know, try riding a bike in the Northwest Territories. That doesn't sound like it's in America. You're gonna have to elaborate. North. It sounds like some fucking. Badger the Ruthless says Dylan's nipples, if rubbed counterclockwise, transform him into a 50-year-old black woman named Tammy.
Ow.
It's weird that he knew that though.
I seen this.
How'd you know?
I was gonna say the
You already
thunder.
how'd you already see? You already saw this show.
I was gonna say the thunder kind of
That really accentuated that whole fucking
dude.
that whole thing. Thunder strike right on it. Jeremy Zipperl says, "Y'all drinking beers because it's raining and can't ride." Fucking nailed it, dude.
We were drinking beers when we still could ride.
Cameron Susie says, "I have a question. Do you think you'll buy the new Indian?"
No.
No, I won't, dude.
Very no.
I was about to say very doubtful, but the answer is no.
Very no.
Yeah. Here's the whole thing. This is what people say. Like whenever I make a video being excited about a new bike, and I think this is actually kind of cool. Is me and Dylan talk about motorcycles a lot, and being excited about a motorcycle coming out is different from wanting to own it. Like the new FTR 1200 that's coming out. It's a very exciting motorcycle. It's a new American motorcycle that's going to be a very sporty motorcycle. It's kind of almost in the same vein as Eric Buell and EBR Racing. It's a sporty motorcycle that's American made, and that's very exciting to me. I have no reason to own it myself. It's just not a motorcycle for me whatsoever. But I'm very excited about the fact that it's coming out. And it's obviously, when I made the video, there was literally hundreds of comments of people saying like that is the motorcycle for me. I think it's a motorcycle for people who maybe are on Sportsters right now. Max Booze, my man. 666.
Yeah.
Fucking love you, brother.
Perfect.
Yeah, by the way, yes, it is my birthday. By the way, everybody. Thank you, Max.
Not
Um,
yet.
So
One more hour.
here's the deal. With I think that the FTR is going to be, it's a bike that people would upgrade from a Sportster. If you have a Harley Sportster, if you have a Yamaha Bolt, if you have a Triumph Scrambler or a Triumph Bonneville, the Indian FTR 1200, that would be the bike that you would upgrade to. You'd be like, I have this motorcycle that's supposed to be sporty but doesn't quite do the deal, and the FTR, I'm hoping, is going to be the real deal, and that's going to be the bike that people leave their Sportsters behind, people leave their Triumph Bonnevilles behind, people leave their Yamaha Bolts and other kind of sporty V-twin motorcycles for something that really can actually do the real deal. And I don't own a motorcycle like that. That's not the style of riding I do. That's not the kind of motorcycle I have. That's not the kind of motorcycle that anybody in this room has. But I'm very excited that it's happening. I think it's going to be great, and it's going to cause all those other manufacturers that I just named to have to step up their game to be able to keep up with Indian, because they're going to lose people to Indian. Absolutely. So that's what I think about that.
Hey, the kickstand's not down.
Huh? No, it's up on the.
Yeah, but I've been sitting on it.
It's not going anywhere.
I feel like it
You
I
could
mean,
have died. Dramatic thunder.
The Honda, the Yamaha Tenere 700. That's a bike that I'm very excited about coming out. That's going to be a badass bike. What about you? You think you'd ride a Tenere 700, Dylan?
Absolutely. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be cool.
If you were going to do an ADV bike, what would it be?
Big Tenere.
The big Tenere?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair enough. The big Tenere is pretty fun.
there are like 9 motorcycles getting shit on by the rain right now.
And one of them is not the Rocket 3.
That's the other reason why I know we're not going to buy no Indian, because we can't fit any more bikes in here.
Meganico just donated $2 to the cause. Thank you, my brother. Dude, I appreciate the $2, man. But if you got a '67 Triumph and you're too broke to fix it, don't donate any money to me.
No.
Put that in the Fix Your Bike Fund, man. Thank you. You can't take it. You can't take it back. But thank you. But, like,
That antique.
You can't take it back. I already fucked that
well,
up.
no, you can. You can. Like, it's there now. But like,
It's not taking
put
back
that in the
Thursday
bike
right now.
fund, man. Put that in the bike fund. Coop Diggity says, "What a Yingling? What happened to the shitty Mick Ultra? I'm out."
Well, you've got shitty truly blueberry.
I'm not drinking that. I'm not drinking that
beer.
fucking garbage.
You
not
keto
drinking
what?
Oh, Matthew Burnett, Chizo Pete, dude, coming in clutch with the $20, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Beer or chopper bill? Take your pick. I don't know how to answer that.
What?
Am I choosing between having a
Beer
beer
or
or
a chopper?
Beer, chopper.
Oh, chopper.
He's saying, okay, here's $20, spend it on beer or the chopper. I will spend it on both. my
Yes, yes.
Yes.
All the above.
Yeah. The answer to that is
Oh.
yes.
Probably beer before the chopper.
I would pick a chopper over beer though. That was the question.
Oh man. And somebody asked about the Honda Monkey. I think the Honda Monkey is a really cool looking bike.
That's
Again, not for me. Not anything I would ever own or ever ride. I just think it's a really cool, like if you're into Groms and you want something that looks cool. It's basically like if you're into Sportsters and you want something that looks cooler, in my opinion, of course, not everybody's opinion, you get a Triumph Bonneville. Because it's like to me like on the same level as a Sportster, but cooler looking. If you like Groms and you want something that looks really cool, you get a fucking Honda Monkey.
Should I get a Honda Monkey?
Yeah, no, that makes for some great videos. They're 125, the same as a Grom. I mean, they'll do 70 on the highway. Like it's just a little mini bike.
Add it to the list of the bikes that I need to look
Yeah.
at.
All like everybody says, like everybody in the comment section was like, "You should get this. You should get this. You should get this." I'm just like, that costs money. That costs a lot of money.
I don't
well.
mind money. I just need to be able to
Yeah.
ride it.
Everyone's still talking about the Tenere 700. Yes, that I got a video on the Yamaha Tenere 700 coming out soon. Tyler saying we need to do a video on the Monkey. We're gonna go ride Groms with Tyler. He's got extra ones.
Got extra.
Got extra grams.
Disposable.
Yes, so many extra grams.
And Adam NDG says Yamaha Tenere 700 or KTM 790 Adventure. I'm gonna go, even though I have a KTM and Dylan's giving me shit about this later, I'm going Yamaha Tenere 700 on that one, man. I think that the new KTM 790s 80 Adventures are fugly as fuck, but
Fugly as fuck.
they're fugly, dude. I'm not into it.
Yes,
And the Yamaha Tenere 700 is really slick looking motorcycle.
Really, really
And I'm just like, yeah. AR Stoner says the monkey we get lost in my tank for sure, man. With those little bikes, you kind of wear around like a motorized thong. You don't really ride it. You just kind of wedge it between your ass crack and fucking haul ass. I've been asked about the Bolt a lot. I've got my own opinions about the Bolt. Dylan, you're if everybody watching right now, I'm not sure to put Dylan on the spot. Dylan is a certified Yamaha technician, so that's what he does for a living. He works on Yamahas, amongst other things. He is a motorcycle technician, but he's specifically certified in Yamaha. So I'd be really interested. What do you think about the Yamaha Bolt?
I don't really love them, man.
Yeah?
I don't really like them that much, to be honest.
No, that's fine. Be honest. That's not my whole thing on here. Is like there are people watching right now who have Bolts, but I'm sure they'd rather honesty about the motorcycle they own than you hedging bets and being like, "Oh, it's kind of cool." Like, what do you think about it, man?
I just don't like the positions that I'm sitting on.
Yeah. What about the motor? You have them hard, I assume.
The motor's not bad. I mean, it doesn't make a ton of power for a 950, but
There you go. It's still just it's still just an air cooled V twin. I mean, the Yamaha Bolt is not any more special than an 883 Sportster. They're both, vintage styled, underpowered, ancient technology, air cooled V twins. I mean,
way rather have a Bolt than an 883 Sportster.
yeah. Well, there you go. Well, there you go with that. That's a little more. That's a little more positive on the Bolt.
Definitely way rather have a Bolt.
Okay, so that makes a Bolt sound better.
Pretty much Bolt it is. One of the ones has like the different bars and different riding style on it, and every time you walk past, you like nail your fucking shin on it.
Just from looking at the boat, we always thought that like it'd be a really good starter bike for like a chick, especially. So it would be like
Yeah, oh, yeah.
you would
Low to
say
the ground, low seat.
Yeah. It just seems like really comfortable.
They're heavy, but they're like heavy.
It's not the
Doesn't
worst
matter
thing
as
to
much if
learn
they're
on.
super low to the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're narrow too.
Right.
They're cheap too.
Right,
I'm being hard on
right.
it for what it is. For what it is, it's not bad. But like as far as like what I would want.
No, well, of course not. But
No, obviously.
as a first bike and maybe even a chick, I feel like that would be a really good suggestion.
Link says, "How's the dog channel? Doing well."
It's
Doing
good.
very well.
Do you want to see a dog?
Yeah.
We got a lot of
Which
them.
Go
dog?
grab a dog.
Wait.
Pick one.
Wait, pick a dog.
Wait. No, wait. Let's take a poll.
Yeah. Who wants it? What dog do you guys want
Wait,
to see?
what do we got? 116 viewers?
Yeah.
Fucking, like,
Let's
take
see.
a vote on what dog you want to see. And Josh will lift it into view if it's heavy.
If it's heavy. Most of them are not.
Tyler says Grim.
Okay?
Link
Wait.
says the little one.
Wait, what's the little one?
Lila.
We gotta write this down.
Oh, Mustang Lab 302 fucking referencing an old video. And he says, "Did you earn those ribs?" And remember when we were off road
Hey, I
for
remember
one of
that.
the first times? And I was like, "Did you earn those fucking ribs in your jeans?"
We were
Did you earn
talking
these?"
about
Yeah.
dirt bike riding.
Damn.
Soon, if I start going by myself,
Mustang Lab with the throwback. Michael Howe, yes, I'm going to make T-shirts. I'm going to make T-shirts eventually. I'm going to make them myself. That's something that's in the works, man. Keep your eyes open. As far and everybody, just a couple people said, if anybody else is talking, just speak up a little bit because they can't quite hear you.
okay.
Hey.
What's up? Just saying,
I thought we were all talking.
Everybody
at the
wants to
same
see
time.
Grim. I see Grim, German Shepherd Dog, German, GSD, FTW
Dang, what's FTW?
for the win.
Oh,
Forever two-
I didn't
forever
know.
two
Go
wheels.
get your dog, Jeff.
Fuck the
sorry.
world.
I can't pick. No, we're not done. There's still 116. 14.
Are we seriously
That's
gonna
a back
wait
up to
till everybody
116.
votes?
We're
Yeah.
waiting. We're gonna give it
What dog? What dog? Who
We're gonna
wants
give
to?
it like 3
They
more
want
minutes.
to.
Okay.
They want to see the German
In
Shepherd.
3 more
Yeah.
minutes. Dex. Oh, poor Dexter finally got a vote.
Cheer for Dexter.
Man, he really losing his edge. Grim's really taking the spotlight from poor Dex.
Oh man! If you guys
He
have
knows it.
just by the way, also besides what dog you want to see, Ty says one at a time, all of them. If you guys have motorcycle questions, mechanic questions, I'm throwing that out here right now because Dylan is on a live stream right now. So
Don't do
if
that.
you've got if you got I've only asked the cool ones. If you got a stupid ass question about a motorcycle, knock yourself out. Oh, look, no! Bobber Fett's here. What's up?
What the heck?
What's up, Devin?
Hey, you're supposed to be writing, you jerk.
All right, so guys, check this out. Everybody watching right now, there's 122 people watching right now. If you have an Instagram, I want you to go on your Instagram right now and search for Bobber Fett, Bobberfet. Bobber Fett is my friend Devin. He's been in a shit ton of my videos. You might not have seen him in one of the videos, but that's okay. But he's been in a shit ton of my videos. He's been my friend for way longer than I've been doing YouTube. And he is actually on a journey from Alaska all the way back to Tampa on a Harley Davidson.
I want to like,
Yeah.
I want to like tap it
Yeah, no, if you get it close, you can see it.
or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
That's his.
That's Bobber Fett right there.
Wait. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Bobber
all those-
Fett on
Wait,
Instagram.
stay there. Back up.
No.
Technology. Right?
Oh yeah. There you go. There's Bobber Fett riding in Alaska right now. He is riding a Harley Davidson all the way from Alaska to Tampa.
Coming
So
back home.
he's doing that right now. That's not like it's not like he did it already and he's posted some videos. He is in the process of doing it right this fucking second. So go follow him on Instagram and follow that journey because I think that's pretty fucking cool. Follow Bobber Fett. Everybody watching right now, go follow Bobber Fett. I know I was just talking all this shit about Instagram bikers, but you know,
He's one that's got quite the journey.
I'm one to talk. You know,
He's really ballsy with this trip. It's
Devin.
really fucking
Devin
ballsy.
says he's getting back on the road. Devin, ride safe, man.
Bye.
Bye.
We're all
Love
thinking
you.
about you, man.
Not bye. See you soon.
Yeah.
In a couple weeks.
Well, get back safe, man. Ride safe, my brother. So, yes. I'm sure Devin sees all the side chat as well. So if you want to leave him a message there, go ahead and do that. But also, if you want to leave a message, just go ahead and do it on his Instagram. He's been posting a lot of videos and a lot of stuff. He has a YouTube channel as well. But I know that right now, he's not posting YouTube videos while he's on the road
It's been
from
busy.
Alaska to Tampa. So he's just posting Instagram videos. So go ahead and check that out. Any birthday plans, Max? Who says, yes, we're going to go ride dirt bikes tomorrow. Because that's what I do every Monday. And I like that a lot. So
I don't, so that's
I
not
know.
present.
yeah, Jessica's present to me is that she's going to come ride dirt
I'll
bikes.
be there. I don't know what else I'm gonna be doing, but I'll be there. Hey, Dylan, you have a question. It's right there. It's about to go. It was about a Vulcan.
Oh, what is that?
I don't know.
Ooh, what do you know about Vulcans, Dylan?
Yeah, what do you know? Josh and I fell in love on a Vulcan. Did you know that?
I told him he knows all about the
Oh,
That was so sexy the way you said we fell in love on a movie. You know that?
Any good mods for a 96 Vulcan 800? No.
Oh,
The answer to that is no.
I just saw a Vulcan and like.
Exhaust. Like, that's it. It's a great bike, and put exhaust on it, ride it forever.
Put a girl.
You're not doing anything else, bud.
Put a
Put
sled
a
on
girl
that
on
and
it,
you're
ride
back
it
and
forever.
you're good. You gotta ride for a long time.
I can answer that one. I'm sorry, man. You're not turning your 1996 Vulcan 800 into a full customized bike. It's a great motorcycle. Just keep on riding it.
Yeah.
Max says, "Can you get a van for Jess and the dog so they can come to the dirt bike track?" Here's a cool thing, and I'll say this
Okay.
on the live stream.
Oh,
we're
boy.
trying to in the next couple years.
Plan.
I don't know if it's going to happen. We are trying to get an RV.
Yeah.
So, and then part of
We're gonna
that
be
will
doing
be
some-
like,
Yeah.
you guys have seen Dylan and I going to all the races and basically camping in tents and sleeping in the back of trucks. Dylan's
Yeah,
taking, yeah.
Look, Tyler knows.
Yeah, Dylan's taking baths in the back of the truck in the water that is built up there from the rain.
Oh,
No, we're trying
It's
the
rough.
RV life
So-
eventually.
Well, we're paying our dues right now.
Do you take a picture and dunk it and then pour it over Dylan
No, he.
while you're there?
Oh,
You
you
should.
I actually
I'm
do that
wondering.
in slow motion.
Right.
no,
Yes.
the one race that we finished, I had mud all over my face, and it was like this
And
much
he
standing
helped you
clean.
get it off.
No, it wasn't like that at all. It was like that much clean standing rainwater in the back of the truck, so I was like using it to wash the mud off my face. And
It was a rough race.
It turned.
You
into
would have
yeah.
used the water too.
Yeah.
It was bad.
No, look, there's a Speedmaster question.
Oh man. Oh
The
gosh.
long one is any mods since the Speedmaster mod video.
The
No.
Speedmaster has nothing done to it since then besides letting it sit out in
We
the
have
rain.
neglected. God, it is in the rain.
Yeah.
We haven't neglected it. It's
It's-
coming back though.
it's coming back.
It's fine. It'll
Yeah.
it'll have a thing.
It'll
Leave you be. It's fine, and it'll be back. Better than another.
Ian Greca, how did I get the name Shadetree? I've told that story so many times, man. And I'm not that I'm upset about telling it, but I feel like everybody should know it at this point.
Okay. All right, Fusi.
Just
Oh my god.
Okay, Fusi.
God damn. You need to chill. with
Oh, I
that.
just dropped a weird name. Just dropped a weird name on social. On
Jessica, go get your dogs.
Which one? What dog do I get first?
All
It
of
was
them.
Grim. Grim won.
Well, I know, didn't he?
He
Grim,
won hard.
Dexter, and
Why
Lila.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Grim, Dexter,
so-
and Lila.
I got that while Jess is getting the dog. I got the name Shadetree Surgeon because I split my own tongue. If everybody hasn't seen that. And I did that when I was a teenager. So instead of being a shade tree mechanic where you do, you work on your car as an amateur, I said, oh, I'm a shade tree surgeon because I did my own surgery. Shade tree surgeon. Although later on, many years later, I look back at the name Shade Tree Surgeon and I get people asking me all the time, oh, I've got a tree in my front yard that needs to get cut down. Can you come help me out? I'm just like, fuck.
Oh,
I fucked that one up.
We have dogs.
Well, there's dogs here, man.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god, you did bring all of them.
They're not gonna see it, all of them.
Oh, I can bring the camera down.
Oh, Amadeus.
Amadeus is here even. Here you go.
Oh.
He was very confused about. He was like, "Wait, aren't we going out
Yeah.
to pee?"
There you go.
I got
Amadeus
the-
looks
I got the
skinny and
tiny
sick. It's because he's a 13-year-old mastiff.
He
Give him a
actually-
fucking break.
He actually reached 13 and a half on a Friday.
He's about the oldest mastiff in fucking existence.
Dexter, come here. Uh-oh, who piddled?
Grim. He's very emotional.
Well, bring Delilah to the camera. People want to see her.
I don't know why.
Look at that little face.
She's the worthless little tiny puppy. No, she's great. Grim's better though. Grim's the boy.
Say hi, everyone.
There we go. Yeah, there's the dogs of the
Yeah.
doghouse.
There we go.
You're such a baby.
Dexter looks like a weird ghost. He's just like a fucking white shirt with eyeballs on the camera, doesn't he?
I know. I want to like touch it where it is.
He's
to,
the
like,
worst
focus
out of
better.
everybody, though.
Yeah. He's the biggest personality of everyone. He is. Oh Lord. Who did
Lila,
who
come
did
here.
this, like, little weenie pig? Grimace, really? Was this you? Because you're in trouble if it was. Dexter, was it you?
Make Grim do a command. Make him do a
Grim.
heel.
Attack.
No, do it on camera.
Hey. Is there like
Yeah, that's
people
watching.
even interested? Heart,
Yeah, do it.
whatever your name is. What? Sit. Foos. He's pretty distracted. Hey. Foos.
Dexter, I see you.
No. Grim. Plots.
That was a slow plot.
Oh, he's very tired. Grim. Plots. Speed. Harvey. Get him. Sick him. Sick as balls.
Plots is German for lay down, I guess. There goes Dexter, the best dog ever.
Everybody thinks.
Lila's totally okay being held.
Yeah. Necessary.
She could be held for the rest of her life. She'd be like, that's cool.
Exactly.
I know.
Don't shoot yourself.
I know.
All right. You guys got to see the dogs. Get them out of
Even
here.
all of them.
We actually have more cats than dogs, which is kind of ironic.
Wait, how many cats do you have now?
6, I think.
Counting the kittens?
No.
Oh yeah, that's what
We
I
don't
was
count.
asking.
We don't count the kittens.
We don't count foster animals until they're officially.
Harvey.
Come. You want to see a pit bull get mean, but not mean?
Go inside. Go on.
Camera's on.
Dexter actually biting.
Sorry, dog fighting in a row.
Real redneck style.
Harvey. Oh, Lila.
That's how you know how tough Harvey is. That Lila
Yeah,
can go over there
exactly.
and fucking beat him up.
Sneezing stops him.
Coop Diggity 88. Thank you, my friend.
Come on.
Oh, that's right. He said
Lila.
Coop Diggity had the best name for a meetup at the Shane. BDSM, bikes, dogs, and skid marks.
Hell.
Oh,
What's funny? Thank you, Coop Diggy. Thank you for the donation, my friend. We will put it to good use. But that's a really funny name for it. Not only because we love bikes, we love dogs, and skid marks, sure. But
More cons than you know.
yeah. But in Ybor City, there's a huge fetish community, so BDSM works down there as well. There's a lot of people in the fetish community who come to the Dirty Shame. So
Yes.
yeah, I'll just go ahead and leave it at that. Dysar says, "Why are cats afraid of chemotherapy?" Maybe you know. I don't. Devin Baker says, "Thank you for the live stream." Thanks, brother. Our pleasure. We're just hanging out, drinking beers, and hanging with you guys. Xander Shadow, man, I'm really sorry to hear about your bike. He said he had Triumph America and it caught on fire. I'm wondering, like, just for, I'm sure everybody else is wondering, leave in the comments why that happened. If you know why it happened, I would be curious to know about that. But that sucks, dude. I'm glad you're okay. Ride to Victory. Did you guys try the disappearing sheet thing? Yeah, we did. The dogs didn't give a fuck. We posted the video. It's on Jessica's channel, The Doghouse, but the dogs didn't give a shit at all. Like, not for a fucking second, dude. If you're moving to Tampa, please come to the Shame, man. The more the merrier. Everybody's welcome. People come in all the time. Yeah, bikes catch fire sometimes. It happens. Yeah. Backroads got it right. It did probably burn because of a fire. I've never had a car catch fire or a bike catch fire or anything like that.
Look at animals.
I've never had any motor break or anything though on any vehicle I've ever owned. You ever have a motor blow up on any vehicle you ever owned? Car, bike, anything? Like motor just fucking throw a rod, grenade, fucking.
Not through a rod. I fucking blew my transmission out of my SRT4.
There you go. You can be a mechanic and still have a transmission blow up. I've never had anything break on a car ever.
Stuck a piston on a YZ125.
Yeah, I've had cars I've worked on blow up. None of my personal shit. Oh man. So Jess, get in here. You're out of the video now. Let's go. Yeah. Pull your chair in. Everybody's got to be in here. There you go. A little more. You can see yourself on there. You're on the monitor. A little more. There you go.
A little more.
Yeah, she's right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Dip down. A little more.
I'm good.
Oh, he's like, what's my notification on YouTube?
Ride to Victory. Good hanging, man.
So disappointing.
Mustang Lab says, "What is your go-to drunk snack other than a dank ass chicken wing?"
Ooh, why'd you have to rule out the dank ass chicken?
Because there's a video.
There's
Oh my God,
lots of
wait, what?
videos. There's lots of videos.
Favorite drunk snack? Yeah, damn, besides the chicken, now that I'm on keto, that's a whole different story.
chicken wings-
Before,
chicken wings so
before a pint of fucking Ben and Jerry's, dog. Like, are you kidding me?
cute. What is your go-to?
A fucking
What's your-
greasy ass pizza. What are you talking
Oh.
about?
Oh yeah, Dylan's a pizza guy. Now I'm an ice cream man myself.
Yeah.
What about you, Jess? What's your go-to drunk snack?
Jason.
Ooh,
Oh,
triple C.
Dang.
No, actually, I really
Sassy.
Like that. I
That's
really
a spicy answer.
SNAXX.
actually anything with carbs.
Snacks with 3X a damn. Fucking bump it.
I did not mean for that to get
That was good.
No,
Snacks.
anything with carbs, but also those green giant broccoli cheese tater tots. There's no potatoes, but it's made out of broccoli and cheese, and it's the most phenomenal thing in the world.
You heard it here first. Jason or tater tots?
Green.
He would agree with me though. If you asked him, he would say the same.
He would be
thing.
like, snacks, 3 X's if you couldn't hear my voice.
Yeah. He would say either me or tater tots. Probably.
Or, like, that's a hard choice.
Pickles. Maybe he'll probably say either me or pickles. Actually.
Oh, pickles.
Oh, man, I love me some pickles. What about you, Jess? Go-to drunk snack.
Oh, hold on. On keto, I really don't know, but off keto, like, fucking probably pizza or fast food, just like any fast food. Terrible. So, but I don't even know.
Mine was like, mine was not even fast food. Ice cream, really, but mine was like fucking boil like a pound of pasta,
Oh yeah.
and then like a pound of pasta,
mac and
some
cheese.
breakfast sausage,
Yeah.
some
See,
cheese
but our
on
thing
it,
is that we
like,
all like to cook,
and just, like,
so
put a-
our thing is
Yeah,
not,
like,
like
awkward.
fast
like a
food.
gigantic.
It's
Yeah,
not
we all cook.
cooking
I cook,
something.
and I'll
Yeah.
just like make a giant bowl of regret.
Honestly, the best one of like the most recent best things that I've done is like come home drunk and there was still grilled salmon like in the fridge, and I took that and put it on between 2 slices of bread with mayo and like ate it just as a big salmon sandwich, and it was so good. I literally sat in the dark on the
on the
on
ground.
the ground in the kitchen with the cats and just like ate my salmon sandwich. It was so good.
That sounds sad as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
And my
Jessica.
friends were
That's
like,
how Catwoman started out.
yeah, exactly. My friends were like, "You grilled,"
Hero
and I'm
origin
like,
story.
"Bitch, like mayonnaise and grilled salmon is the bomb."
I have actually full on gone home at 3 a.m. and made homemade chicken marsala.
Oh, wow.
Hammered as fuck.
Waffles,
Made every-
Yeah.
waffles with like any kind of nut
Oh no, like
butter, or,
earlier
like,
said
peanut
waffles
butter.
and cocaine.
Heck, yeah.
Oh yeah, brother.
I don't know.
It's like
about-
hell
like,
yeah. I mean, I don't eat carbs anymore,
Hey
but the rest of it.
Brandy, what's up? Yes, no,
all carbs.
Doritos. You're right. No, Doritos are what's up. Fucking, I want to try. There's like these new, I don't even know what they're called, but they're not Doritos. They're like not the regular Doritos, but they're like
I don't do no
they're supposed to
Doritos.
be
I like
like
nuts.
the
Cashews or pistachios. That's not.
No, Josh is like really big on like coming home and just eating a fucking handful of nuts all night long.
Okay,
On
Don't
his
say
house.
it. Don't say it like that.
Nuts.
Maybe he'll stop.
When you say it like that, it sounds fucking weird. What
Yeah,
I like
really.
is tree nuts.
Yeah, really.
Okay. How about I fucking kick you in the shin so hard
Like-
you cry?
I find them on the couch.
Wants to come home and eat a handful of nuts.
Like, way more. than
X1 man with a
handful.
pecan. Yeah, dude. I used to eat a lot of pecans when I could have candied pecans, like
Oh god.
honey
so
roasted
good.
pecans.
So
Regular like pecans without nothing on them, I'm not really into. But dude, anytime you
David.
put in like honey roasted pecans or sugared pecans or anything like that, number one, like hardcore, number
Gross.
one over everything else is pecans.
So good.
Pecans are so good once they have sugar on them.
No, yes.
You ever have a pecan pie, motherfucker?
Eggo waffle,
Fuck, dude.
strawberry ice cream. Heck yeah, heck yeah. There's some peanut butter.
Camera
on
Susie
there.
says, Shadetree Surgeon, what got you into cruisers? Pussy, motherfucker. That's what.
I know. Wait.
You don't get laid on sport bikes?
Oh.
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 But
You You think if Dylan wasn't this pretty, he'd ride a sport
I
bike,
think
okay?
he'd be here.
He'd have to ride a
at
cruiser.
all.
I'm fucking.
I always thought it was the other way around.
Kidding. It's not.
Chicks don't like
just
sport
learn
bikes.
something.
You get
Dylan.
quality pussy on a cruiser.
Girls like to
Hey.
be comfortable. Man.
Hey,
Girls like to be comfortable.
Just saying.
Okay.
Just
My
saying.
life,
You gonna deny it?
my life's been a lie. This is what it was
How
all
high
about this whole time.
How high of quality has your pussy been?
okay, so I thought I had a question, but never mind. That's the question. How high is the quality of the pussy that you get
Yeah, on a sport bike.
on a sport bike?
Quality of the pussy is good, but the ladies just never end up working out.
Yeah.
You ride a
Good
cruiser.
man, yeah.
It's
You
not
find a
matched
lady
the
that
lady.
stays forever. Also,
Right.
we should just give him a cruiser for like 2
My
weeks.
next question is, what cruiser would you own?
Yeah, what would be your
what
cruiser?
would be your cruiser?
Don't, by the way, everybody watching this, I feel like I want to repeat that. They might not have heard you. Dylan, who rides a Yamaha R6, has also had a Yamaha R1 and also another Yamaha R6. Are you seeing a pattern here?
He's had great pussy, but terrible women. Great pussy attached to terrible women.
Okay,
Great but short pussy. There you go.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, Jessica did, so that's cool.
Wait,
If you're gonna ride a cruiser, what was it gonna be?
Ambulance.
that's the real
I don't know. This whole question seems like a lot little now compared to what just happened.
You can roast us a bag. But honestly, what?
Don't gang up on
No,
Dylan.
no,
Jeez.
no, absolutely not. But what cruiser would you on?
Yeah,
But that's about it.
he's thinking about other stuff now.
Stop thinking about
Like
Yeah.
all of his life choices so far.
Stop. There's a naked guy right there. His name's Brad.
B-Rad Moto. If you guys want to see what we're talking about, anybody who hasn't seen a talking head video,
To break the ice in this garage is Brad on some ice naked. So.
sexy B-Rad Moto.
Oh, Lord.
All right,
Never
what
had
kind
no
of cruiser?
cruiser.
Yeah, pick one.
So,
Yamaha Bolt.
don't feel pressure to be honest.
No,
If you want a Yamaha Bolt, it's fine.
If I was gonna have a Yamaha cruiser, it'd be a Raider.
But if you
That's the
alternate,
big one with the fairing.
But also-
no, those,
alternate
okay,
cruiser.
yeah, that's like the chopper looking one with the.
Yeah. As much as I hate to say it, I like V-Rods. I do like V-Rods.
don't hate to say
Yeah.
nothing.
I think no, V-Rod's an awesome fucking motorcycle. I think V-Rod's
Yeah,
great.
They're not. They're kind of fucking lame. But I like the way they feel riding them. It's like they're lame. They're a lame bike, but
You know
they
what,
feel
Harley?
good riding them.
Here's the whole thing, man. Nike
Totally
Air
good.
Force Ones. That is still an awesome sneaker. Just douchebags wear them.
Sure. Billy, I know, short pussy. I get it. I was like, wait.
The
what?
Yamaha, the Harley V-Rod is an amazing motorcycle. Mostly douchebags ride them. And I know some. I watch some good guys. Scott V-Rod Scott. There's a guy that I watch on a V-Rod on YouTube who's great. There's multiple other people on V-Rods I watch great. I don't think I'm talking about you, but let's be honest here. Most people who ride
let's be
V-Rods are fucking dickheads. Like, dude, even if you have a V-Rod and you watch this right now, you're gonna be like, yeah, you're right. People who ride V-Rods are assholes. That's just what's up. Move your chair in, Jess. They can't see you.
Yeah, they want to see
Getting
you.
so close to dark.
They want to see you,
Again,
bitch.
don't move over.
Sorry.
Don't say you're sorry to her.
I'll sit on the back seat.
Say you're sorry.
Now I'm scared. This thing, I didn't realize it wasn't on its kickstand.
Dylan is a closet cruiser.
Absolutely.
Oh man, I gotta take a leak. So you guys have
Bye.
the floor.
All right,
Well,
Jessica.
I'm going
you
out the back
host.
door.
The
Oh, he
obnoxious,
just got used to
the obnoxious one is gone. Not for long.
But not fully gone.
No. We should put the camera on him.
Don't.
He's
You
peeping.
should.
The cat. Oh, here, monkey's coming.
Monkey's coming.
He's like, what's all that dribbly noise?
Don't.
Don't, monkey.
Monkey, don't do it.
I gotta put his ears back. Like, I kind of wanna. Can't even see anything. All right, Josh. Are the EO187 live streams ever gonna have a reunion? I really think they should, honestly. I was really sad when I was sad when they were gone and they took my boyfriend every fucking week. But
Years we did it. But yeah, they'll do one eventually, just like we're just doing our thing. Man.
Yeah, eventually, he said.
We did them for fucking 2 years. Like, give us a couple years off.
Oh,
Because it was so strenuous.
It was.
hey, Billy called you out on your bullshit. It's great. You said that
What?
you keep moving the fucking camera, but then yelling at people to get back in camera frame, you idiot.
Thank you.
Idiot. I think he said it.
Whose show is this? Whose show is this?
I said idiot.
No, what? This is the.
Billy was
Is
thinking
this,
it.
is this the Lil Jess channel? Is this the Dylan I Write R6 channel? Is this the Jessica I Got My
second
Dogs
ago.
channel? This is Shadetree Churching channel.
Definitely was the doghouse.
Nobody's impressed by you.
I wanted to do a mukbang. Should we do mukbangs? I still don't really know what
I
they
don't want to
are.
drink these shitty fucking things, man.
Still don't know what mukbangs are, but like,
Wait, what are you
Ow.
talking about?
I literally just opened up there.
No,
What did you do?
drink it. I'm just like, God
hey, drink a blueberry beer.
damn. No, you
Box
have to go to the
wine.
store.
We have a lot of
You
box
have to go to
wine.
the store.
No,
You have
literally
to.
have to.
His eyes are wide.
No,
You're gonna have to go to the store.
It's not happening. There's.
I'm not gonna drink that shit.
You have not even tried the weird shit. Fucking not going to shoot anywhere.
Jesse, you still need cigarettes?
I'm sick. Hey, Shadetree, just checking it out.
You guys, Kramer SS, man. We've been following each other for years,
Yeah, that's
man.
true.
Since we
Actually,
began the
yes.
beginning, man. We've
Better
been
never.
doing fucking awesome, man.
Yes.
Mustang Lab wants to know, do you do squats?
Who?
I just
You?
read it like that.
Not me, not me. Why would anybody
No.
want to see me from the waist up?
I squat like some kittens when I gotta pick them up. But that's about it. I try.
I try.
I do.
You do lift a lot of animals.
I do. I can lift a dog right now.
Can you guys hold this for like
Yes.
8 minutes
You
while
gotta
we get
shit.
some beer from the store?
Are you serious? There's beer in there.
No, there's not.
There's
There's that weird ass fucking
86
blueberry
people
shit.
watching you be a pussy.
You want me to go get it, dude?
Yeah.
Go on,
you,
Dylan.
you can drive a car, can't
Oh
you?
my
Yeah,
god,
I can
wait.
drive
You
a car.
can't, Dylan. Can you drive a car?
I got it, dude.
Wait, have you really?
I
you
absolutely
sure?
can go with him
Hey, Dylan, give me some smoke.
I don't know, I've never
Your-
seen you
I
do it.
feel like your eyes are really open.
Dylan, you can drive a car,
You want me
right?
to go or do you want to let Josh?
No,
lead
I
here,
wanna
right?
let
Okay,
you-
alright. Alright, so the other option doesn't sound good. I guess I'm going.
You can get me some
Yes,
cigarettes.
absolutely.
Thank you. But it's like,
Let's
hey,
say
have you ever
Corona
seen
with
a
Live
car?
is my jam.
Yes, absolutely.
You can drive a car. Ah. Why is that
Yeah,
cabinet
Josh,
on your
Josh
door?
acts like I don't
I,
need him
I've
all.
got the man who lived here before.
He needs somebody, he needs somebody
Did all
every
that.
week driving their bikes, driving a vehicle.
Here's the keys and
feed him on the dirt
That's
bike.
true.
Josh like, oh, shit, he's got a car, dude.
I mean, I don't know. I
Oh
assume.
shit, look.
How the fuck do I meet you at the dirt bike, Josh?
That's
Why
good.
not?
You make a good point.
So
Do you
what?
see this by Bobber Fett? Talking about our live stream?
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
We got Corona,
Oh.
Corona special,
No, they won't have it at the gas station. You have to get an Ultra.
Michelob Ultra,
Yeah.
and some Camel Crushes.
Get some Yingling for yourself, dude.
I'm maybe get like a tall boy or something.
Get it like a,
Treat
get
yourself.
a dollar. Get a big rig, man.
Oh my god, wait. Mustang Lab. Did you know me in like?
Mustang Lab is like busting out the good times.
Yeah, did
dude.
you like
These
know
are the
me
good
forever
times.
ago? I mean, I know Josh is made fun of the Mongoth thing, but Jesus Christ.
You can leave it open.
You
It
can
don't matter.
probably leave that open, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't miss the Mongoth. Oh,
You said you don't miss them all.
no!
Nicholas Booth says, Josh, what's the longest motorcycle trip you've ever done together? We went all the way 100 miles away to Daytona.
Yeah, Daytona. Dude, I don't know.
I've ridden farther on a motorcycle, but
Yeah, he has. I
Wait,
have
did you guys ride together or separate? on that
separate.
trip?
It was separate.
You were separate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little sweet bastard, and it was fine. It was my first. That was my longest ride ever, and my first time riding that long. And I got like tunnel vision. I felt that whole like weird shit and whatever. But
the
Daytona's only like what 3 for people that don't know, but like
it's about 150 miles.
yeah.
3 hour. It's a 3-hour ride.
Yeah, I like hours. 3 hours.
I like Alex.
Yeah, so
The Maltese Fox asks, "What's your deal with ska music? Why all the hate?"
I love ska music. People just don't know that because it's embarrassing.
Yeah. So
You can tell by her
here's my
old MySpace photos.
if
Yeah.
you
Love
have
ska.
to,
Anything with a horn and some fucking clapping.
here's my thing. Like, if you have to ask why I hate ska music, I don't think you've ever heard it.
Yeah. Okay, wait.
Fucking terrible. Like, that's what fucking awful, shitty people with no taste listen to, like my girlfriend. So, at least Maltese, you and Jess have that in fucking common. Hey, again, so I'll say it like this:
So
just because I don't like something doesn't make it not good. There are lots of things I don't like. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't like ska music. So fucking what? Like, my girlfriend loves ska music. I don't like it. I think it's fucking terrible.
He doesn't like it.
I think it's terrible music.
I don't get to
music.
listen to
Like,
it anymore.
I fucking hate it.
Whatever.
I think
My
every
life's
time I
not
hear
that
it,
bad.
it makes me angry because of how bad it is.
So good. Better live.
That's the whole thing.
He
And
hates
it's like,
live music.
I hate live music.
My
I
life
do
is-
the same thing about
I hate live
My
music.
life
I hate
caters to
live
him.
That's
Whatever.
because like you go to see it at like fucking Crowbar or it's happening at Shane.
It's
Like,
okay. I'm not
Live
saying it's
music is
bad.
amazing as long
No,
as
I'm
it's
saying
just
I
not-
personally don't like it.
Amphitheaters, ginormous and outside. Can't get him to go.
I personally hate live music, and that's okay. Just 'cause that's just what I hate. That doesn't mean everybody else
I
gotta
paid
hate it.
$50 one time to see Def Leppard and Tesla live in concert. It was amazing. I was right there, up on stage, whatever.
I would've
I've
hated that.
seen Foreigner
He
4
would-
times and it was
He would have
awesome.
never paid that much money to see anybody live. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, although
I hate it. I also there are a lot of things I hate. I could write a book on the stuff I hate.
Oh, we know.
That doesn't mean that it's bad. It just
I feel
means
like my
I don't
book
like it.
would be thicker in things that I hate.
So,
But
like,
ska music would not be a part of
But
it.
What do you want
hating
to do?
live music is one of the weirder ones because everybody loves live music.
I also hate cotton balls.
He's an old, yes,
So
like cleaning his ears.
I can't. I hate cotton.
I gotta force it.
I can't stand it to touch me.
He's one of those like texture.
If I,
But
like,
that's
touch-
not weird.
If I touch cotton, I get like this weird, like the hairs
No.
on my back stand up.
One of my coworkers was like that, so we would tape cotton balls to her phone,
No,
and it was funny.
obviously she wasn't good at fighting because I would have fought you.
No, she wasn't. She was like
Yeah.
a potato, and I could take her anything.
Not
Y'all are
fighting.
weird.
He's
I hate live
See,
music
I'm
and
always-
cotton.
no, like cleaning his
I
ears.
just know what I
he
hate.
hates it.
That's my whole thing. I know what I hate.
He cleans his ears with his keys, so don't.
I
touch
do.
them.
I use my
Well,
keys.
technically, you're
Don't
not
ever
supposed to
touch
use
those.
Q-tips, so.
Yeah, I'm doing
Bitch,
better than you.
Q-tips
I
are
use my
best
keys.
friend.
Why do you think I got these things?
Nah, Q-tips.
Show those to the camera. Show them claws. Bring
These
them-
have
bring
been
those up here.
shorn by probably
them
about
up
an
there.
eighth of
You're
an
gonna have
inch.
to. You're gonna have to come up and really.
These are really
unwrap them.
short. They're really short. I just got them.
Dang. Jeez, oh Pete, look at them
I
fucking
picked Jason's
claws.
nose with these. Get all of them there. When he's asleep, of course, because otherwise he wouldn't let
I
me.
can't believe you let Dylan take our truck.
I
Fucking
know.
block.
I'm just kidding.
I fucking
Duh.
Mustang Lab again. Mustang Lab, my fucking boy, dude. He hates cotton balls too.
That's a thing. That's a real phobia for people.
Well, it's like touching chalk. I hate touching
I
chalk.
get
It
it.
makes
I
me
get it.
cringe. I want to fucking but I have to touch chalk. Josh, stop
He's
dying.
dying. Bye. Bye.
Orion Slaver says, "Is just a woman or Wolverine?"
Yeah. Wolverine.
She's
Duh.
she's a girl. I promise.
Wolverine. Wait, pink or brown? Pink. Duh. Whatever your question is, pink. They had enough wine in the world to be brown.
What? You said there's not enough wine in the world to be brown?
To be yes, always pink.
Yeah, we want to wear brown clothes instead of pink clothes.
Yes.
Whatever question that was referring to, it's always pink.
Michael Phillips says, "No, I'm not reading that one out loud."
What is this?
Wait, I will.
What does it say?
Nobody was offering, Michael. Jeez.
Apex.
Oh, wait.
Apex Motor Rider says, Josh, have you seen Photogrammer's Coast to Coast vids? Yes, I've been watching them. They're great.
What?
If you guys watching this aren't aware of who Photogrammer is, he's a local guy here in Tampa who also makes YouTube videos, and he is currently en route on a Grom from San Francisco to Tampa, which is pretty fucking cool, I think. And I've been keeping up with his videos. They're great. Go follow him on YouTube and tell him Shadetree Surgeon sent you.
Hey, wait.
You're all about the fart.
Fart noise for sure. Hashtag, which one of us wheelie? Are you asking everybody?
Yeah, who can wheelie? Gilly? Yeah, I can,
Yeah,
I can
what?
wheelie. I'll do a wheelie. I've done a wheelie, so have you.
He's done a very expensive wheelie.
Yeah.
But who are you referring to?
Jess, you've done a wheelie on the CRF.
No, I haven't.
I'm sure you have.
I
hasn't.
not intentionally.
Yeah, I'm sure it's happened. I'm sure
It has gone up away from me.
You've done
It
it.
has gone
I don't think it
on the back
counts.
tire, but no, I have
We
never
should make it
intentionally
count.
wheelied.
I'm sure she has.
No.
How's the chopper coming along? You're looking at it. Got a seat.
It'll go around the block for a minute.
Yeah, it runs. It runs and rides.
Really
I can ride
does.
it.
Actually,
So-
it
We
does.
can turn it on.
Yeah, kind of.
Chris Butler's is bouncing out. We'll see you later, man. Thanks for stopping by, dude. We appreciate it. Gilly says he's new, so he hasn't seen us do a wheelie. But here's my
True.
whole thing. Like anything with two wheels to do a wheelie.
God.
Doing a wheelie, it's true. Doing a wheelie isn't hard. Doing a wheelie that looks good, that's hard. So like, you want to do a wheelie, just rev your bike up, drop the clutch. Your bike will do a wheelie. I promise.
But don't do
So
that.
that's why I've unintentionally done it because I
It'll-
didn't know how to
Yeah,
do it.
it's like it'll do
But
it.
I know my bike has gone
Swear.
up and then left me.
If you can get a dirt bike, I feel like that's.
Doing a dirt bike, it's easy.
You guys get a dirt bike. It'll just
Johnny
wheelie
B,
on its own.
Johnny B, we cannot start the XS650 right now. It has no oil in it, and the side case is off of it. If you look down here, you'll actually see that I've got a plastic bag on it because it's torn apart right now. So that happened today. There's a video coming soon on what we did today to it, but normally we wouldn't. We'd fire it up, but not
Dylan
right now.
ate it.
Nah, whiskey throttle. Fuck my life up.
Gilly28 says I can't wheelie my YZ85. Dog,
Wussy!
if you can't wheelie a YZ85, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Just rev it up and
Look
drop the clutch.
at
It'll
Dylan!
happen.
Get in the grass.
Thanks, friend.
Thumb gas. Thumb gas. He's in the comment section all the time, man. I see him. He's going to do the SFTR season. I'm going to make a video on that soon. You guys who are interested in racing, a video on how to get into racing, what you need to do to race. It'll be specifically Florida, but I feel like the stuff that I'm going to do about racing you'll be able to put that towards pretty much anywhere you live. But how do I feel about the coming FTR season? I feel very excited about it, and I can't wait for it to start. So, like, I've been waiting all summer. Like, I wish we just did it all year because here in Florida, we're basically flipped from everywhere else. Most people take the winter off because everything's frozen and snowing. Here in Florida, they take the summer off because everything's raining and muddy. And personally, I wish that I get that that's not going to happen, but personally, I was just like, I wish we just race year round. I would be totally okay with that. I would love to just have races year round. I would do that, But I'm very excited about FTR starting. So is Dylan. We're both ready for it. We got some stuff we're going to do to the bikes. Dylan's about to throw a new piston in the YZ250. We might film that. We're not sure. I'm hopefully going to put a new piston in the 300 XCW before the new season starts and do a video on that. But yeah, we're ready for the new season. Excited about it starting, and I'm excited to see a lot more people here. There's a lot of people in the comment section. If like 1/10 of the people in the comments say they're going to start racing this next FTR season, there's going to be dozens of new racers when it comes. So everybody says they're going to do it. I just realized that some people aren't.
So when does the new season start?
A month.
Yeah.
Joe Mama.
A month from now?
A month from right now.
God, Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
First race is in Enduro.
Leave that open. Or not. Got it. Need to freeze.
Thumb Gas says he registered last week, man. Fucking awesome, dude. Can't wait to see you out there. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Trust me. Like, trust me. My fat ass can finish a race. Anybody can do it. I don't care who you are, what you do, what your skill level is. Like, my first race, I was so fucking out of shape. I weighed 300 plus pounds. Didn't know what I was doing. I was on some tires on my bike that were just like ripped up from riding it all over the street. And I finished that race. If I can do that, anybody can do it. That's all there is to it. Anybody, girl, guy, I don't care.
So
You
I
can fucking do it.
actually really admire how strong you've been throughout the whole racing season. Like, I know that I wouldn't have done that.
You could though. That's the whole thing. You could.
I know
you could show up to a race.
but
You could do
do
it.
I have the willpower to do it?
No.
Maybe one day I will. You know,
Yeah.
like this past year has been weird and shit, and I haven't been dirt biking in a long time. But what you have done has been very impressive.
I appreciate that.
And the fact that you've been doing it after working at the bar and driving over there overnight and sleeping there and getting up and doing it has actually been really impressive. And the fact that you've been finishing your races and
that's a big thing. So I
not for nothing,
say
but being not last.
that's the whole thing. That's what Ty. I don't think Ty's watching anymore, but if you guys have watched my videos, you know who Ty is. Ty has been the guy who taught me how to race. Basically brought me into racing. I met him at my first race and really has taught me so much and got me into the sport. Ty told me on my first race when I was super freaked out, super scared. He just said these words to me. He goes, "You will not be first and you will not be last as long as you finish." And that is true. If you finish the race, you will not be last, because every single race that gets run, there is somebody who doesn't finish. Multiple people usually. And they don't finish due to injury or due to bike failure or due to exhaustion or multiple other things. But every single race and every single class, there are multiple people who don't finish. So if you go do a race and you finish, you will not be last. So my very first race I went in, I wasn't last. I was last out of everybody who finished. So let's be honest here. Of everybody who finished, I was dead last by a long shot.
Awesome. And
By
also,
a long
like,
shot.
how many of those people worked and bartended till fucking 4 a.m. and then drove up there, slept for a couple hours, literally a couple hours, and then went racing? Like,
Thank you.
probably nobody did that.
There's other people who do probably crazy stuff like that, but I just really wanted it. So
But you did it every single time.
Yeah. You really want it, and I really wanted it because that's why I always tell people, go race. Like, if you think that it's not for you or something like that, you're not gonna like it. Like, once you start doing it, I've never been a racer. I mean, I did sports in high school, but once I started doing this, it was opened up a whole world for me I've never seen. I don't care about winning. I'm not trying to be number one, but just trying to be better than the last time I raced has been just a really strange thing to discover about myself. I think you would say the same thing, Bill. I mean, you never did sports in high school, right? I mean, you never were like,
I always wanted to go fast.
No, I just want to go fast.
No, I mean, I love going fast too, but like once you start doing the FTR and you do the race with literally hundreds of other people, and you go and you see the scoreboards and you see what your score is, and you're like, that's cool. Next time, I'm gonna do better.
It's humbling.
Yeah, very humbling. No, it like if you think you're good on a bike or a dirt bike or anything like that, it will take you down a peg or two, and it makes you want to get back up. You know, it's really cool, and everybody there is cool, man. There's no egos. That's humbling too. The fact that nobody lords it over you. You know, the number one guy at the race will come by and ask you how the race was and how you did, and give you a couple pointers. You know, that's the guy who was the fastest, and he will come and talk to the guy who's the slowest, and like he was anybody else. And that's the experience that I've had at every race. You know, there's no fucking egos, no dickheads.
KTM needed a rebuild yet?
Cameron Susie, yeah. It runs just fine on Dylan's advice. So here's the thing, and I'm going to make a video about this. So one of the things that Dylan told me is like, so there's people who talk about their YZ250s and talk about their KTMs and talk about these two-strokes that go hundreds of hours. My KTM has got about 100 hours on it right now. But there's people who say like, oh yeah, I go like 200 hours. Stock says I should have changed my piston half its life ago. And so I was under that impression. I was like, no, man, I can take this thing like 200 fucking hours. That's what everybody talks about. So the difference is, yes, the piston might be okay, but you might mess up the coating on your cylinder. So the difference between putting a new piston in your bike, which takes an afternoon, which Dylan and I are going to do on the KTM. We're also going to do it on the YZ250. That takes an afternoon. Putting new coating on your cylinder, I mean, that weeks could.
Yeah.
You have to. And you're not doing that in your garage.
Flat rate on the YZ is an hour.
For a piston, 1 hour. That's what Yamaha pays for a piston in a YZ. And so that was my whole thing where I went like, oh yeah, you can, you know, show how long your dick is and say like, my bike went 300 hours. It's like, okay, at the end of that 300 hours, did you have to send your cylinder away to be recoated and you had to take 3 weeks off your bike? Or did you just spend the $150 on a piston and an afternoon and just throw a new fucking piston in it? So my bike runs fine. We're going to put a new piston in it just because. So.
All right, so Captain Blasphemy says, my girlfriend is the size of a child. What would be a good cruiser for her? Jess?
This is a good question.
So wait, well, I want to know what, emphasize on size of a child is what I want to know as far as like your lady friend.
Tyler's got it. You know, enjoying riding too much.
Oh, wait, what?
Sorry, I was just talking about like the piston. Like I love riding, so why would I?
Welcome back, Tyler, or whatever.
So, how big is your girlfriend?
But no, really, Captain Blasphemy, what's up?
Yeah, how big is your girlfriend? Tell her how big your girlfriend is, size, height, weight.
First of all, the biggest thing is like go sit on some shit, even if you're not gonna buy it. That's our biggest thing. Is like just go sit on some stuff. Get a feel like go.
That's always been my philosophy.
Hellraiser 101 says maybe quit dating kids.
Or that.
My girlfriend is the size
Get
of
a
a
real
child.
girlfriend. Get a lady.
My girlfriend of 10 years. She's 20. She turned 21 next week.
Whoa.
Ed Schwartzify says, I love your vids, you Viking-looking lesbian. Thank you.
Dylan.
Who wants to see Dylan grow beard?
Wait.
Vote no.
Wait, 5'3", 120. Okay, so I'm
5'3".
I'm about
okay,
5'3".
well, fuck you, first of all.
She's not the size of a child.
All right, yeah.
Jessica's the size of a child.
Jess is what?
I have encountered many children that are taller than me.
Wait, what are we? 4'11", 5? What?
How tall are you, Jessica?
Wait, come on.
We've done this before.
We just last live stream. You measured me.
Last live stream.
I don't remember.
Ah,
Here's the whole thing.
I don't retain
Jessica's about
anything anymore.
Little Jess is about 5'1".
I am 5'1".
Yes.
My
You
Jessica
are
is about
5'2".
5'2".
5'2", 5'3".
But let me tell you, more important than 5'1", 5'2", 5'3" is inseam.
It's your inseam.
Yeah, well, yes, that's a big
So
deal.
inseam
Jessica
is the
has
biggest
longer
thing.
legs than I do, so it actually fucking matters.
Yeah. They're also thicker, though. Listen, that is not.
So are we the same then because of your thickness?
Yes. Actually, I'm
Your
Oh,
thickness
dude, I heard-
as the cushion?
I am not
The
saying
thickness.
that.
I heard
in a
both
good-
C's in
I
there.
am not saying, yeah, there's two
Two
C's
C's
in
in
my
that
thickness. That is not being nice to myself. That is,
She's got the thickness. If they do not have the thickness,
Yeah, if you only sub can get
Yeah. Wait. What's the best bike though?
down.
We're talking about thick thighs.
Listen, it
Nobody,
doesn't matter.
nobody's
As
complaining.
long as you can roll the bitch.
I mean, are we talking about first bike? Because-
Cruiser. So they're talking about cruiser, and I'm assuming.
So
I Savage 650, man.
I
That's
have
the fucking
actually
bike.
had a lot of women private message me over Instagram, looking at all my photos, asking what was my first bike. I always tell them it was my Honda Rebel 250, obviously. But because of how small I am, I cannot handle a bigger bike at that time. Now, if you're like Jessica, she could obviously handle
My
a
first
bigger
bike. My first bike was a Honda Shadow.
The Shadow.
You could have done that. You could have done
Right.
that.
You
as well.
could
And I could have,
but-
because now that I have my 650 now, I'm totally okay
Right.
with it. If I started out with that, I would have been totally fine. But we decided to buy that one. It was smaller, totally fine. 6 months later, I grew out of that bike. Actually,
Yes.
4 months after I got it, I was
So,
completely done with it.
We'll say this: Honda VLX 600, Suzuki Savage 650. Those
Yeah.
are the ultimate short girl bikes.
Yeah. Also, though, I'm just gonna say the Indian fucking Scout is really honestly made for like I don't care, like I don't mind, like Indian's great, but like sitting on the Indian and like talking to the people with the Indians and stuff, the Indian Scout is actually made a pretty
Whoa.
No, I was just
Yeah.
well.
Someone's gonna be like, "Excuse me."
Don't worry about Dylan's
Have at
laughs.
it.
So,
Somebody's
somebody's
laughing
golfing.
for himself.
Listen, if somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, the Indian for a girl bike," yes.
so
So-
my whole thing is with women, like if you're starting
got a
out, then
great-
you start
if
out with something that you're comfortable with,
What is it? The
and then build up from that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean by honestly just go sit on stuff, like go to dealerships and see what they have used and like whatever. Like that's my first bike was we went to Harley Davidson here locally and just like sat on a bunch of like used bullshit and found something for the right price.
Orion and Dusty
that was
Slaver are both asking the same question.
But
And,
no,
that's
honestly,
his,
the Indian
Dylan
Scout, the first like
Don't sleep.
yes, he is.
No, Dylan's not asleep. He's
Always.
just waiting for his moment. Trust me, he will spring into action. No, you don't underestimate Dylan.
He's like the parrot on the shoulder. He's always there. But
Dylan will fucking all of a sudden you'll be like at a left field. Dylan's gonna be like, let me fuck you up with some knowledge. Well, like I really got one motorcycle question. Everybody's always hitting me up in the comments with like, how do I fix this on my motorcycle? Like, I don't know, dude. I'm a bartender. I don't know
he just
what's wrong with your
pretends
bike.
on YouTube.
Like, I know how to turn a wrench. That doesn't mean I know what's wrong with your fucking, 1996 Suzuki Volusia.
Well,
Fuck.
I don't know why people look at you and think you know shit.
Orion Slaver says,
God, me neither.
Dylan doesn't sleep. He waits.
He waits to sleep.
No.
Blitzkrieg has got the right idea, though. Best starter bike, Turbo Hayabusa.
Yeah.
You want a bike you can
Sure.
grow into?
Yeah.
So, like, if you get like a VLX 600 or a Rebel 250, like, you could outgrow that. But a Turbo Hayabusa, you will most likely never outgrow. So,
The other thing is
makes
like,
a solid point.
don't go beyond your fucking like your abilities, because then you're just gonna shoot yourself short, like, and stop riding actually.
No,
Yes.
I've
Honestly.
had some people tell me, why don't you just go ahead and get a fucking 900? And I said, well, fuck no, fuck you.
We also
Right.
don't want recommendations of bikes you haven't ridden before.
Yeah, that's my whole. Dylan actually made the
Shut up,
best.
Dylan.
Well,
point
but
with
then,
that-
and then
that-
you look over
That's
at
the best
Rachel
point of
and
it,
look
yeah.
at
Go
her
back to
first bike.
sleep. Just kidding.
Look at fucking Rachel's first bike, and she was totally fine with it. And she dropped it for the first 6 months every time she went
We
anywhere.
know some other people
Which-
that got bikes that were way too big for them. They
Which-
pay for them every month.
Which
Don't
she
ride them for
admits
the
it.
past
Damn.
2 years, but we won't name any names.
She admits
Slow it
it.
down. Pump the brakes.
But like some people grow into it, and some people just instantly get it.
I didn't name anybody.
I'm taking baby steps. Some people take baby
All right.
steps.
Take
some
baby
people take
steps. Actually,
way bigger
honestly,
steps.
my first response was gonna be get a dirt bike. Don't get a motorcycle.
I learned on a
Do
dirt
it.
bike.
Yeah.
Very good.
Honestly,
That is the best advice
it
that
really
has been said
is.
tonight, man. Get a
And
dirt
also, don't get a dirt bike. That's like way too big for you.
bike. Yeah, get a dirt bike.
I got a little dirt bike.
Get a little fun.
A
dirt
little
bike.
baby. A little
Do
baby.
that. Then get a bigger one.
Ironic
Rugrats.
Garage
Then get a
says,
street
question,
bike.
I have a 73 iron head. How do I set the timing? Dude,
Oh, yeah.
there are so many fucking bazillion videos on iron heads on YouTube. You've got to be able to.
Google.
I mean, if you had like a weird bike, I'd be like, maybe we could talk about that. But you got an iron head? Come on, dude. There are about 1 billion fucking forums and videos and like how-tos on Harley iron heads. Like, come on, man.
I would imagine. Wait, so back to Captain Blasphemy. I don't want to end it on that though. The other thing that I totally forgot to like mention is if she hasn't taken the like course to get her license for the motorcycle riding, like that's a big deal. That one's a big deal because
Yeah.
if she doesn't have a motorcycle license, do that first actually before anything.
She makes a great point, man.
Learn
how to ride a bike. Everybody
Yeah.
wants to go like, oh, what bike should I get?
No.
Do you know how to ride a
Right,
motorcycle?
wait, back up.
Figure that out
I
first.
totally forgot about that.
Well, and that's what Jason told me. He's like, he taught me how to ride a dirt bike, and he's like, I'm not going to teach you how to ride an actual bike until your class.
Right.
So when I took the class, he's like, I'm not going to fucking teach you anything. You have to go there and you actually have to fucking do it. And
Absolutely.
I
very
never-
grateful for the fact, and you told me the same thing. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm not
And
going
we
to put
did-
you on a bike.
Jessica
I'm
and I
not going
did
to
the
teach you
same thing.
anything. I'm going to tell you to go to the class and let them teach you everything. And there were people
Yes.
there who have been riding for
Yes.
years.
Right.
who
It's
are
still
like,
fucked up.
I learned the worst
Yes.
fucking habits, and
Yep.
there was like this big fucking dude drove in on his own Harley, and
Yep.
he's like,
Yo, I'll take another one.
he looked like a retard on that little fucking bike.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
I
But he
actually,
still couldn't do
I was
half
even
the shit because
nobody.
he was like, I was taught bad. I was
Which
taught bad
Jess-
form.
No, Josh wouldn't even let
Excellent point. Excellent point.
No,
Like,
right.
she's
Oh, I
about to say,
forgot
it's
about
like,
that.
Josh,
Josh,
I never-
I wasn't even allowed to learn how to even shift gears on a 4-wheeler or in a car.
No.
I still don't know how to drive a stick shift
I would not.
vehicle.
My whole
Yeah.
my
we
whole
can
thing
still we can
is-
ride almost
my
any
man.
motorcycle and dirt bike, but like
Agree.
I wanted to practice on a 4-wheeler or
No.
something on shifting gears. He wouldn't let me. I had to
No,
like
I did mine on the
everything was
dirt
for my
bike.
class.
I
Sorry,
did mine on the
class.
dirt bike for a little bit, but like in our backyard,
Well,
and
what is-
then I went to the class.
Do you want a lemon? I have some lemon.
Jesus.
Here's the whole thing, and this is something that I did. So I've been riding motorcycles my whole life. My whole fucking life, I've been riding motorcycles. I've never taught somebody how to ride a motorcycle ever, including my girlfriend. And there's a reason for that.
Because I won't listen to him.
Well,
I
yeah.
won't. It's true. I won't listen to him.
I don't teach people how to ride motorcycles because why would I teach her how to ride a motorcycle when she can pay whatever the class costs and learn how to ride a motorcycle from a professional who teaches people how to ride motorcycles all the fucking time?
Right.
Like, well, I'm not going to do it better. I'm not going to do it better than
He's
him.
gonna do it terribly.
I'm going to do a bad job compared to that guy because that guy knows how to teach people how to ride motorcycles. I don't. Oh, I've never done it. Anybody who ever goes like, I want to get into riding motorcycles, teach me how to ride. I'm like, take the fucking class, dude.
Well, they're gonna
Take the class.
They're gonna be
No,
distant
and I
from
had-
that
I
person
had-
too.
yeah.
They're not
Because
gonna be like, okay, well, do this. Okay, well, you fucked up on this. No, like this guy literally looked at me and was like, I can't believe you're so alive. It's just-
I had the best experience in my class.
I tell people.
And it was 8 people, and he was very honest and just like told us all of his stories, and it was super easy. And it's kind of like if you. He actually said if you fail this kind of class, you're
Here's the thing.
quite a
If you
special person.
if you don't know how to ride a motorcycle right now, if you want to learn how to ride a motorcycle and you don't know how, when you enter the class, you will not know how to ride a motorcycle. When you leave the class, you will. End of story.
All right, so
You'll be able to move
No,
the
no,
motorcycle
no.
down the road. You will.
You yes, without anybody around.
I'm not saying you're gonna be the best motorcycle rider
you
ever,
will know how to turn it
but
on,
like you'll know
and,
how to
like,
ride a motorcycle.
maneuver it. But I literally left that class after like however many hours, 2 days worth of whatever. And I was just like, how the fuck am I going to do this on a road with people? I was like, there's no way. This is impossible. I can't believe I even attempted to do this. But
I can't remember what it was like the
it
first
was
time
cra-
riding a motorcycle.
Oh,
So,
God.
mine was
Terrifying.
The opposite. Like it was terrifying. You guys were there for me.
yeah,
My first ride out.
I led.
overnight.
Yes.
And it
Which
was
is a shame.
amazing,
Yeah.
and I had a
Yes.
blast.
It's on YouTube, by the way.
It is on YouTube.
Yeah, by the way, I heard you.
I stalled out in front of a bus.
And
Exciting!
old bikes.
Yeah.
But no, I just forgot to downshift.
Oh wait, no.
But my guy was
Cover
so
you.
awesome, and he actually made me feel really good about it. But then also, I had you guys to help me. I had you two, I had Jason, and all of you helped me go out of the neighborhood, onto Columbus by the bridge, which is not fucking fun. So that whole thing was kind of
No, it's not. That was
nerve-wracking, but
I was
You
nervous.
had,
as
a,
fuck.
you had a good experience.
I did, and I have a lot of amazing people around me who show me like, hey, it's okay if you don't downshift. We've all forgotten to do that, or
Absolutely.
you know, like you guys all helped and supported me, and you guys were there for me and took, you know, slower roads with me. But I don't know. My instructor was really fucking awesome. He was kind of a dick
I had-
for the first couple days, but
I loved my instructor. My instructor was like the mix between Richard from the bar and my dad. So I was just like, oh, I got you. I can read you like a book, but
I don't know. I had a great time. I had a great fucking time. Except my guy was a dick the first morning, but you know, after that it was kind of cool.
I was early. And I was also with Matt, so that was funny. Matt Williams. Especially funny. And on the way there, we listened to Waldo's CD, which I was actually very excited about. Top Gun fucking soundtrack, because Top Gun is the best movie of all time.
Here's the thing. Want to learn how to ride a motorcycle? Take a fucking class.
No, that's
Don't ask your buddy.
honestly-
Don't ask your buddy how to teach you. You know?
Yeah, to the T.
Take the fucking class.
So many girls come up and say, "Oh, well, you know, how do you do this? How do you do that?" Take
Blah
the fucking
blah
class.
blah.
Take
the
the fucking
class.
class.
Yeah,
Take the class.
first and foremost, take the class.
Sped Kid Biggie says, "Oh snap, Dylan, is that a 40?" It's
Oh,
not
32's in
20.
Florida.
because we live in Florida. It's a court,
It's not even. It's a
24.
but still, it's a big
We don't
beard.
have 40s anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, we do. Wait.
No, they don't let us have 40s.
Oh, really?
You can roll with 36.
36.
40s.
Uh,
Have you seen all the news about
I mean,
Florida? They
fuck
don't let us
yes,
have
it
40s.
is.
yes, 40.
Cameron
Would you
Susie,
stop
Cameron
making
Susie
a fart
says,
noise?
"I have a question for
This is a
Dylan.
new thing for you.
Why is my 400 EX quad bogging down? I think it's because of a spark plug.
It's because
or-
you have too
it could be
many
something-
wheels. Get up there, buddy.
Will?
Damn, you are fucking violent."
Sorry. I'm
So
fine.
here's the whole thing. I'm not even gonna let Dylan answer this. It could be bogging down because of a million different reasons. You got to be a little more specific.
Red.
That's better red than better dead than red.
What's a Yummy 1900?
That's a cruiser.
Yeah,
They make a 1900 cc
Stratoliner, fucking road
Stratoliner, dude. I used to.
Raider.
I thought the Stratoliners were so
No,
cool.
nobody's
They
from
are.
Texas, but
I
I'd love
love
to
those
go to
bikes, man.
Texas. I'm just reading.
Look at Tyler's fucking backing you up on the
Wait,
quad thing. He goes,
I
Jess
can't
is a
even-
fucking savage.
Wait,
He
where?
goes, you got
What?
too many wheels. Tyler.
Yeah, sup.
That's a
Clean
fucking
the-
Honda.
That's right. Exactly. Except I don't ride my dirt bike, but I will tomorrow. Kinda. Don't bring Amber.
No, bring Amber. Fucking put her out.
Gonna kill me.
Fucking make her do
She's
something.
gonna, yeah. She's
Josh
gonna,
will be there very, very early.
I'm bringing my Harry Potter book. Amber's gonna be like, get over here and sweat, bitch. Scared.
We'd love to go to Texas. Here's the whole thing.
I would.
Everybody tell your friends to subscribe. Subscribe to the Shadetree Surgery channel. Share my videos, and we'll go on a world tour.
I like how you keep a straight face.
all I need,
We're gonna go on a world tour.
all I need is all the money for everybody here to quit their
Doesn't
jobs.
matter, Ty.
Here's the thing. It's like everyone's like, go on a world tour with Shadetree Army. I'm like,
No.
everybody in Shadetree Army.
Maybe
I'm
Tyler.
sorry, I hate to break this to you. Like, I know this is gonna be rough to hear. The people in Shadetree Army don't actually work for me.
Wait, what? Good God.
Like they have regular
So
jobs.
I have been waiting for a paycheck for this fucking long.
I'm sorry, guys. They don't work there. They don't
It's
actually get paid.
I was trying to call HR for the past
This
3
is
months.
a 30-year plan, Andy.
Sorry. And it's fucking like blowing people's minds. Like, fuck.
It is the rest of your money that you get.
No, you keep it. You keep it.
No.
That's a tip.
Shadetree
buddy.
Army fucking like retirement plan. Here's $7.
That's more than what I have in my retirement plan. Just kidding, I have a 401k for the first time. Woo.
DMS VR Racing says fuel injection versus carb. What do you recommend? Fuel injection all fucking day long, as long as it's done right. Plenty of fuel injection sucks. I think that carbs are basically like if you have a newer bike with the carb, basically carbs are they perfected them. They've made them very well. So if you get a newer motorcycle with a carb on it, especially dirt bikes, it's got a great carb. So the carb works well. Fuel injection works better. Fuel injection is better than carburation. It's the end of story. But not all fuel injection is better. Some of them suck. So
You like drum or disc better?
there you go. Like some disc brakes suck. Like they're used a shitty design and they didn't do it very well. But you can. Here's what I'm saying. You can make fuel injection 1,000 times better than any carbureted system. But that doesn't mean that fuel injection is automatically better than a carburetor.
What's Florida Man mean?
Huh?
X1 was in. What do you think the Florida Man mean? What's the Florida Man mean?
Uh-huh.
I don't even know what that is. But X1 we know.
Florida man? Talk about Florida man. Like crazy shit happens in Florida.
No, but like we
Keep Florida shady.
No, but we know what's his name.
X1, yeah, no, we hung out with X1 in
Right,
California.
exactly. But what was he talking about? What's the Florida Man mean?
He's just talking about like Florida man. That's like if something crazy happened, it's like Florida man did insert crazy thing. Florida man threw a live alligator into the Wendy's
I feel like you're making that shit up.
No, I'm not.
It's
That
right,
happened.
because-
That was a real story. I just told Florida man threw a live alligator, tried to pay for a Wendy's shake with an alligator.
Bro,
I would take it. I'd be like, fucking nice alligator.
absolutely, I would take an alligator.
It's just a fucking Wendy's shake.
I would take a
It's
flamingo.
a Frosty.
Take a-
Frosty's like $1.
It
How
was
much
not-
you
I would
think?
be the
$1.06.
worst fast
Yeah.
food person
It's
ever.
$1.06.
So I'd be like, whatever you're offering, like give me your
Yeah.
ashtray out of your car.
I'd be
I'll
like,
give you
this
shit,
Frosty costs
this
$1.
shit.
You got a live alligator. I'd
Right?
be like,
No,
give me
for
that.
sure.
Give me that gator.
Is that what you meant? Because like, really, like.
Dusty,
I don't know.
we live in Florida. We don't know what.
I don't even
Those
know
two
what the
chicks are
Florida
pretty
Man
hot.
mean is. Wait, what? What is it?
Those two chicks are pretty.
Which?
Yeah.
Jessica, calm the fuck down. I think he was talking about me and Dylan.
What?
God.
It was
I
So-
don't complimented that often. I work at Nordstrom.
Hey,
Bottom of the
chill.
pole.
You're at a 10.
Down
She
here.
I need you
does
at 7.
actually wig.
What is that?
I don't know.
It
I'm
was the
adding
only
it to
line
the
that was
wig.
all caps. All the
Wait,
other
well,
lines
fuck it.
were
Look at your
kids.
Crocs. Don't
Crocs, bitch.
Listen,
That is shameful.
I got some feet.
Everybody right now,
Wear some
tag
Crocs.
Jessica and Instagram in a Florida man.
Oh, please, yeah, please do. I thought I were gonna like do a Crocs thing. I'm like, don't do that. Do
Bruce Kirk asks W Jets.
people. What?
I don't know, just you spelled the word wrong.
David
How's the
C.
chopper going? You're seeing it. That's the chopper that
It's
Jessica's
right here.
sitting
I'm
on.
sitting kind of
Yeah.
on it.
The chopper is going. It's going to happen eventually.
Yes.
All I need is a harsh injection
Slow
of money.
process. We're not trying to get it on the road super fast for it to like break down a lot.
Throttle up,
That
Bobby.
would suck.
Bobby Hicks, man. Bobby Hicks was actually a great figure in Tampa Bay. I worked at Bobby Hicks Pool forever. Bobby Hicks did a lot for the community around here. He did.
That was an accident. I'm sorry.
They're saying Bobby Hicks was a great man.
Yes.
He was.
No, she gives us a fart noise.
It was a gross one too. It's too real. Stop.
It's like her new fucking thing.
Okay. First
Yeah,
of
it's
all,
too
it's not new. It's just more public.
Oh.
Shades Nutrition, I want your opinion. I recently, don't laugh at me. Jesus. Jessica, I could fucking defeat you in a fight so easily.
You talking about me?
Yes, I can defeat you in a fucking
Yes,
physical
you
battle.
can.
So don't laugh at me so hard.
Yeah, laugh at me. Yeah.
Finisher. Wait, what was the thing? What did she say? I want your opinion on her. Wait.
Recently bought an
Opinion
XS
on
400 hardtail for $1,500.
Comment.
Should I flip it or keep it?
Flip it.
Flip it. No. If you can get more money than you paid for it, and somebody else worked on it besides you, sell it now, dude. Because if you want a custom motorcycle, money should not be your priority.
Yeah, no. Hello.
No, they'll always cost more money than you
Why
get out of them.
cash?
So if you can, yeah.
Josh
Jessica's
money.
sitting on a big old fucking pile of burning money right now.
No, it's not me. We have a
It's
list.
not burning.
It's
Yeah.
not an updated list, but it's a list of
Yeah. Don't, if you ever, you're like, oh, what kind of money can I get out of this custom motorcycle?
none.
Punch yourself in the nuts right now and
Unless
stop.
you have some cool. Look, yeah.
You're
give
not.
us a-
You're not gonna do it. That's not how you should
Wait,
think.
what? All right, what cooking video would you like?
Yeah. What do you want to see us cook?
Because we cook.
Oh, damn! X1 with a burn. Blitzkrieg. How much should I sell my wife's Fuel Blast?
Not a lot. Mm.
Give it away.
Yeah.
Fuel Blast is a
I
rough
don't even
motorcycle,
know
man.
stuff, and like
That's
it's
a-
bad.
that's a
I
rough
don't
one,
even know
Give
stuff.
it for
We
it.
had a Buell once, and it was gone real quick. Pull it up.
I mean, plenty of people learn how to ride on Fuel Blast.
X Games.
Fuel Blast is great. X Games. I don't watch X Games. Everyone wants to know because
I
like Rusty
would
Butcher.
love. I
was,
wish
like,
I would have loved to watch
Flash
X
Records,
Games. I
it
just
was good.
didn't. I
What was
wasn't
it?
like enough.
Did you watch all that flat track shit?
I watched.
Did you watch that first
All
year?
the dirt bike stuff.
I watched it. I watched
That's
a mixture of Game Time and Boneyard.
Oh, wait a minute.
Everybody in the
Boneyard.
No, we're not
Wait,
doing
what
that
else did
conversation.
you do?
There was a
Boneyard.
There's a really big
Damn.
show out from Yamaha. There's
Ate some chicken wings. Probably.
Big booty.
I don't even.
Don't give
This
Dylan a hard time.
Truly.
I'm not-
Dylan's like, I don't even know right
I
now.
don't
Bye.
know. No, I'm not following you guys. I don't know what you mean by that.
Cheryl.
Be nice to Dylan.
I always think Dylan's one of
I
my
feel like
favorites.
Josh made it seem misleading about that whole thing, about what actually
Of course
happened.
he did.
I think
He's not
because
gonna give
Devin's
me-
I'm a showman. I tell stories.
Yeah,
You're projecting
No.
on Dylan.
Okay, first of all, how do you think I got with Josh? He told stories and like tricked me.
I did.
Hell yeah.
You was the real
Then
shit.
she was in for too long.
Come with Jess and I, like, off to it.
How'd you get with Jason? My stories. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
See?
How did I get with Jason?
I feel like this could be a rap song.
My stories.
What?
Ideas.
Lil Pop.
In the beginning or at the beginning?
the beginning.
Yeah, my
Our
stories.
drunk friend went and hit on him for me.
Jen Bruckman stories.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, for me.
I owe her. I
What was
owe
that?
her
What?
for my-
You like
Oh,
let it out from here,
I know stuff.
like a kazoo. You're
I
like,
told
what?
you, my boys are G-Eazy and Mac Miller, bro.
All right, we gotta read some comments. Man.
Okay.
Favorite beer, whatever one's in my hand, dog.
Yeah, dog.
It's true.
Honestly, people don't say dog enough.
No.
Texas proud. I'm a
Really?
redneck. Me too, dog. Bruce Kirk says, who else is riding to Texas? Not me. Wish I was.
True.
Um,
Can't relate though.
Ironic Garage says, if you can't spell it right, find another country to live in.
Can relate. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. People who can't spell, guys should move to Canada. Because I heard they can spell there.
From
They
what I
can teach
hear,
you.
Canada is amazing.
No, honestly.
Actually, I love Canadians. Canadians
Actually,
are fucking
no,
great, dude.
for
I
sure.
love Canadians.
Actually, I got a text
If
the
I
other
was-
night from Jason. He's working in Michigan, and he said, "I think I'm going to Canada." And then a half an hour
Gay.
later, I asked, "When are you
Jealousy.
going to Canada?" And he said, "I'm already there."
I
Jealous.
love
Yes.
I love Canadians.
The fact
Every
that
Canadian I know
Bummerfest
is
really
been
awesome.
super
and
awesome to me.
Lana
Like,
in Alaska has made me think like all I want to do is now just like fucking go to like I want to go to Canada.
Yeah,
That's fine.
no, Canada's great.
I want to go to Canada and chill, do whatever.
Here's a cool
come back.
at the Dirty
Done.
Shame. You guys who don't know this,
By the way, no.
the
our
Dirty
moms
Shame.
Don't know we're gay. They don't care.
So we run a little bar in Ybor City. It's called the Dirty Shame. That's where we all hang out.
Come by.
And yeah, please come by.
Stop doing that.
Jessica will make a fart noise near
Enough.
you
How
and make
about
you feel
enough?
uncomfortable.
While I hit you.
And so we also because we have a lot of friends who come to the bar who are Canadian.
Oh no.
We have Canada Day.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, we celebrate Canada Day at the Dirty Shame because there's so many people in Florida and in Tampa who are from Canada and live here now that we celebrate Canada Day. And we do.
I didn't know that.
I know you guys.
Yeah, it's
did.
a great day.
I know that
Yeah.
there was none.
What's up?
July 2nd.
Uh-huh.
What's up
Yeah.
with that shit?
I don't know. She's never done that.
It's just my
It's her new thing. I don't know.
It's just my mouth.
I really don't. Actually.
She's got her new thing now.
It's not
so-
new. It's
Yes, it is. And
new
it's
to you.
annoying. No,
It's new to y'all.
no. It's just new.
Just wait till you bend over.
Screaming Shadow says, "What happens if a Canadian gets in a bar fight? Canadians don't fight people.
Don't.
They're nice.
Yeah,
They hug people.
don't
They hug
know.
people.
I don't know. They fall through the
back
roof.
blue
Unless they're
still
hockey
And they
players.
throw peanuts at each other. I don't know.
Brian Larson, man, we'll see you around, dude. Thanks for the support. Seriously.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, brother. From everybody, like, by the way, let me say that right now. Like, appreciate the support, man. You guys, everybody who watches the videos, shares the videos, and supports this channel. Like, it's not just me. It's everybody, and not just everybody who's here. Obviously, Jessica, my girlfriend, Dylan, and Jessica. You guys see these people in videos all the time, but it's also everybody else who does that. And your support means a lot. It's true. It keeps the fucking channel going, man. It's we operate. It's so stupid. Like, I feel like I'm crying. Like, I don't want to sound like a bitch. I operate this channel at a heavy loss. Trust me. Like, this is like not a money. Does the channel makes money? It does. The channel makes money, and it makes. If I was like a good businessman, it make real good money. I'm not. So it operates at a loss. Thank you, everybody who
Is
supports
this
the channel.
the same
like,
as having a podcast?
huh?
Is
No.
this like having a
Podcasts are
podcast?
recorded.
When are you putting a turbo
But
on the
no,
Rocket
there
3?
is some live podcast.
Rocket 3 is going to be all motor. So next year, I'm hoping, like, if the channel does well, again, I'm talking shit about the channel, but if in the next year, actually, the channel could possibly make a profit. So there's a few things I want to do if the channel starts making a profit every month. Don't hold me to this, but one of the things I want to do is, like, we want to get an RV. That's number one. So we can start traveling and seeing people. Like, we want to go to other places and have like Shadetree Army fucking parties. Like, all of us right here. Like, how awesome would it be if me, Jess, Dylan, and Jess like all showed up in fucking Atlanta in an RV and we're like, let's fucking party.
With
Instead
the
of doing,
dogs.
yeah, instead of doing it right here, that would be awesome. And like having an RV would be something that we could do that. So, if the channel continues on the upward trend that it's on, that's something that could happen. If it really does well, one of the things I do want to do is put the Carpenter kit on the Rocket 3, which is all engine, naturally aspirated, 240 horsepower to the wheel. It's a head, cams, piston kind of kit. So that would be a very large cherry on the cake. So if the channel does really well, that'll happen. But traveling and seeing all you guys and bringing us to everywhere else, that is a way bigger priority than anything making my bike go faster related, you know. I was like, yeah, I'd come see you guys and like we'd all go have a good time, but you know, I had to make my bike go faster. Like, down. It's not gonna go down like that, as Dylan would say.
What the fuck?
They go down like that.
Look at this. This is
Florida man disguises himself in bull costume as he tries to burn down former lover's house with pasta sauce.
Pasta is bad. B2W. Keto is life, bitch.
That's my
But
man.
I don't know
my
what
man
this
right there.
means. This is
What do you
really
mean,
bad.
young man? That's a
Is-
man
is
who was
this
in
Florida
love.
Man?
That's a man who was in love. You know, you can't deny love.
Wait, okay, here's another
Love
one.
conquers all.
Notice that most
here's
of this shit
another one.
happens in either Pasco or Tampa or Miami. Nothing
No,
in
wait.
Cessna.
All right, so Florida man arrested for tranquilizing and raping alligators in Everglades.
How do you rate
A
that?
picture.
Picture's really what you need to discuss.
Unreal. You should show that. This is
Raping
This
alligators?
is what, yeah, oh yeah. The face though.
There you go.
Come on, meth is a hell of a drug. We all know this, but
There's a Florida
Oh yeah, I saw that picture a few days
I
ago.
never saw this shit.
man. I love Neanderthor 66 says people suck. Upgrade the
Same one, yes. Really? Sun girl. Wait, I got another one. Oh god.
bike. Nicholas Booten. Good night, guys. Thanks for answering all our questions. Be safe. Keep making videos, brother. Thanks for
Try.
supporting the videos.
Jacksonville
we
Sheriff's
appreciate you,
Department.
bud.
I don't know. Florida man attempts to cash a $368 billion check. Look, he looks super tired.
Cameron Susie says, "What's the worst mods for a motorcycle? The worst mod.
Joe Mama.
Anything that
Yeah.
says K&N on it. Do not put a K&N air filter on your
Oh
motorcycle.
my god, there's so many.
It's gonna make it
Florida
suck
man
worse than it
hashtags.
happened before."
Karate by Kiki Spot. Okay, so this is Josh.
Dylan, what in your opinion, what's the worst mod you can do to a motorcycle?
Ooh, fucking exhausts that are made out of piping.
Bad exhaust. And trust me, bad exhaust sometimes has a big brand.
Dummies.
It sometimes has a big brand name on it.
Dummies.
Fence post exhaust.
Bad exhaust, bad intakes, man. Just because your intake has a K&N air filter on it usually means it's gonna suck.
You're not
So
cool.
it's
No.
covered in oil. The oil is gonna get all over the fucking electronics in your bike. Like putting a K&N air filter in your bike is not usually an upgrade. It's usually a downgrade. Don't do it. Jaeger Troop says, worst mod, Chrome. Dusty Allen says, how dare you, K&N?
I agree with the chrome though. Don't ew.
Chrome don't get you.
Gross. Chrome so
Chrome don't get you home. Worst mod, anything with fringe.
No. Fringe is good. Fringe is your friend.
Fringe is great on jackets.
Fringe is your friend.
I have to go. I'm gonna have to split. I'm gonna have to split away from you
Oh.
guys.
You'll get it one day when you're older.
Orion Saber says,
Yeah.
and I thought Dylan, I could answer this.
When Dylan gets his
because
cruiser,
from
he'll
cars,
understand the fucking fringe.
But what they want to? What's the problem with K&N?
What's the problem with K&N?
Yeah, what's the problem with K&N?
The problem with K&N is that people buy them and
Speak up.
the problem with K&N is that people buy them to replace sport bike filters and shit that are already flowing as much air as they do, or they put them on something that doesn't flow as much air and they don't tune for the amount of gas that you need for the extra air. You're just running fucking extra air without the gas. Also, they're just fucking. They make them for fucking everything. They're fucking not.
Yeah,
They're not high quality. They're just
Right. There you go. It's not a. It's a company that makes garbage products. You know,
Yeah.
they make products for everything, and that basically means they'll just pump it out for no reason at all. It's like,
Just putting a good air filter on something that's not tuned for the extra air does not make it run better.
if you want to upgrade your bike and you think you're going to put a K&N on it and go faster, just don't. Your bike will run better and last longer without it. It'll run better with the stock filter. You don't have to put K&N on. So K&Ns are bad filters. Like, it's a filter. It filters the air.
If you're gonna have the proper tune for it, you're gonna have the proper tune. Yeah.
But if you think you're just like, oh, I'm just going to slap a K&N in there. No, that's not how it fucking rolls, man. So don't fucking do it.
We know it comes with 2 stickers.
It does come with stickers. That's kind of a big deal.
You gotta throw the K&N
People love
back.
stickers.
Tyler says, "Shit, just put one on the 300."
I don't know what that means.
Here's the whole thing. Anything that's performance, here's my whole thing. And I don't know a whole lot about motorcycles. I know a little bit. I know a whole lot about motorcycles. So a lot of what I've learned is come through Dylan.
Dylan, move over.
So
Yes.
Well, you're making it seem like you're uncomfortable in that
Dylan,
space.
move
She's doing the same
over.
thing.
Dylan, move over.
here's my thing is on and don't correct me if I'm wrong, but every dirt bike and everything that's super high performance comes with a oiled foam filter.
Off-road, yeah, absolutely.
But it's like I feel like that the paper filters like are not going to be the highest performance option you have.
The ones if you took a filter out of a brand new sport bike right now, they look like a K&N almost. They have the same ribs and everything. You don't spray oil on them, but they don't flow more or less than a K&N does. K&N is just kind of like style. It's more for like people that have bikes that have old school choked up air intakes and filters and stuff, and then you get like a K&N that's like a straight tube and a big open air filter. That makes a difference. But like as far as like, I bought a brand new ZX10, I put a K&N, and it's like, cool, you bought a cheaper filter than
You bought a shittier filter than came in it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it comes down to.
And there you go. So it's like if you got an old school fucking bike that's got like crazy plumbing on it to make the intake noise not as loud, then I guess that's one thing.
If you run a brand new sport bike on a dyno with a stock filter, and then take the stock filter out and put a K&N filter in it, it will make slightly less horsepower.
There you go.
Than it did with the actual real filter.
Don't buy it. Just don't buy a K&N.
Without the tune. Without a tune specifically for it.
Unless you're going to do the whole deal. Like, I think, here's the thing. If you're going to do K&N, exhaust, and a tune, like those three things.
Meaning running it on a dyno.
And like Rayon, yeah, exactly. Rayon dyno, having somebody with like tick, 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 tick on a computer fucking doing your fucking thing.
Yeah.
If you're going to do all that, knock yourself out. If you're not, if you're just going to go like, I'm going to put a slip-on exhaust and drop a K&N panel filter in my bike, don't bother. Don't bother doing it. Why? But don't fuck up your motorcycle. There you go.
Or as far as exhaust, you want to do something like this right here.
Yeah. So what you can do is just like take a grinder. just cut it off as close to the engine as you can get it.
Oh,
And
God.
then I gotta pee.
Man.
I like how the words are just getting.
So,
It's your question.
No, alright, so wait. I can't even read this shit.
get up there.
No!
Your
Did
filter
I read the
box.
same thing? What?
What are the thoughts on the Honda Shadow?
Good, yes. First of all, it was my first bike.
That's the bike that I actually took my test on.
Yeah, so
Good bike?
mine was a 650. Yes, good things. Do that.
Good thing to do
want.
that.
It's your first bike, but as a dream bike, nah, bro.
No.
What is your dream bike?
It depends on
My
where
dream
your
bike,
dream
I already
is.
have it. It's outside in the rain.
That's your dream bike.
No, you need to leave the version of
Wait, what? Wait, what?
You need Savannah's bike.
You need a leader bike.
Excuse me, what?
That's what Josh. That's
Oh,
literally
I'm
Josh.
gonna beat
That's
your
what,
ass
that's what
right
Josh
now.
just said to you. That's what Josh said. Not
She was scared. I'm gonna kick your ass. But
me. He said you need a leather version.
The
What?
leader version of the bike. The fucking big version of it.
1050.
the fuck. What's the big version?
That's a 1000.
1050.
What's
It's the same bike with 1000 in it.
what bike would that be? If you
A
say,
speed triple.
oh, I was hit down, Dylan.
You called him Devin.
I'm not, First
Some
of all,
take all the hits.
he is the new
Don't give
Devin.
him a-
Everybody, I'm not. I'm giving you the hard time. First of all, it's just Dylan's gonna get hit.
And also, Dylan's doing the same thing that Devin
Yeah,
So.
who doesn't care?
Dylan's pulling it.
What we do, Dylan's and Devin. But no, for real, like I would definitely do like upgrade. As far,
50.
I don't know what that means.
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Emmanuel Z says, I saw a clip of a guy
Wait,
drifting.
no, we're not talking about Emmanuel. We're talking about still us.
He says he saw a clip of a guy drifting H2, noticed the exhaust was glowing pink in the heat. Dylan, you want to explain that?
Jessica, stop it.
That's a Dylan question.
Drifting in H2. Notice the exhaust is being full because of the high temperatures involved with a supercharged motorcycle.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
High RPMs, supercharger.
Why? So exhaust glows.
Science.
Like as opposed
What?
like it doesn't glow. It
Turns
doesn't
to
like
fire?
it doesn't have phosphorus glowing in it. You didn't put glow in the dark stickers on it. What's happening is it's getting so hot that you can see through it. So it's not glowing as in like for some other reason. It's just super fucking hot. Like, that's important to notice.
Wow.
Yeah, that's important for the Jessicas
Shit.
to know.
No, really. Jessica's the one.
Well,
Want to know?
I'm not the one making fart noises over here.
Emmanuel wants, does that affect the tune?
Yes.
What is it? Glowing pink?
Yeah.
Does it affect the tune, Dylan?
Yeah, it affects
No.
my tune.
No. The answer is no. It doesn't affect anything. It's probably happening because you have a bad tune, but it doesn't affect the tune. That doesn't change anything.
God, Jessica, stop it.
Dylan did that one. God, Dylan.
Dior man, oh Roby, what's up, dude? It affects the tune if you scream when you touch it. That would be a different tune.
It's very different.
Bruce Kirk goes, "It's hot, dummy."
Yes. All day long. Little Stevie.
Oh man. But yes, that's the whole thing. It's like it's just getting hot because it has a bad tune. Like bike shouldn't be running that lean that it makes your exhaust fucking blow cherry. Or either that or you just fucking like dudes can make it do that because they're just like bouncing around the replicator for fucking ever, which is super bad for your bike anyway.
Bitch, touch it.
Touch it!
It's my first scar with Josh was touching it.
Yeah, Jessica, first ride we ever went on.
Oh, rookie move. Boom.
Rookie move, fucking leaned over the bike to say something to me and put her leg right on the exhaust.
Mean streak.
Marked on the mean
Oh.
streak, on the Kawasaki
Scarred
mean
me
streak.
right with our first date.
Marked her. I was just like, that's what happens. You're gonna come on a date with Josh, you're gonna get a scar. You're
It
gonna
was
fucking
like
remember that
right
shit
over
forever.
my shitty kitchen tattoo, too. Like,
You ever give a girl a scar on a motorcycle though?
yeah, Dylan.
Never.
Oh,
Never
bitch, you don't know what
made
you're
it.
doing.
Wait, we're not just talking physically.
Doing
We're
it
talking
wrong.
emotionally, mentally.
I get
usually go down to
emotionally,
the
but you gotta do
sweetheart.
it physically. No, you gotta lean her over and get her to do it with her, and she'll never forget you.
No, is
She
that how
gets
that
her
works?
exhaust.
You
So
are
I don't
so
gotta be
rapey
strict.
when you're
Get her.
drunk.
No,
I
it's
know,
true.
she is.
It's like it's true. Like it's cute, right?
You didn't
No.
ever have a mean streak, so.
Yeah, I never had
It's
a
not
mean
being mean. It's
No. It's
A mean
how
streak.
Endearing.
Vulcan mean
it's
streak.
like calling a
A
girl a
16.
bitch.
It's a
Like, it's endearing.
1600.
I forgot your bike's
Fuck.
little. Just kidding.
Wow, what a
Just kidding.
bitch.
Jesus.
You're lucky she's my girlfriend. Otherwise,
Well,
I'd
no.
have hit her.
First of all, I'm lucky. Third of all,
them little 600s. Anybody else in the comment? Anybody else who's watching right now? Any of you guys ride a little 600? You got little
Shirt's
pistons
like
the size of like some Campbell's soup cans or what?
Wait, you talking shit about 600?
not if you're a boy.
Nope, you got a 650, a single cylinder. Your piston is huge.
My piston is huge.
Listen, unless you're fucking like you're like neck daddy.
I have a huge piston. That's why
Get a
I'm
bigger
telling
bike.
guys
You
on
do,
the
you
bar.
do.
It's
Dragon
fucking
Ball
big.
piston. It is.
My piston
Oh
is
my
huge.
God.
It's real big.
Oh my god. Scheiße. I feel like we're missing all of the chat.
If you had a really cool question and you feel like we missed
Do it again!
say it again. Like, don't give up. Like,
Don't give up.
I'm just it's true
But
though.
like a
Like,
cool question.
I mean, like, here's the whole thing. Like, I'm hanging with my boy Dylan here,
Stop, 'cause I'm leaving.
my girlfriend Jessica, and our very good friend Jessica as well.
My name is not Jessica as well.
So, like, hanging with my fucking crew here. I'm not always going to see your question.
My name is Jessica as well.
Oh, sad question mark. SDMM 2018.
No, we're not making the
I've got a
LCM.
500cc single.
No, it's like the
Hell
saddest thing ever.
fucking yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It better be a two-stroke. About it.
Repeat your comments, man. Oh, Neanderthal. You've got that guy's got the coolest name though. Neanderthal. That's a cool name.
You're just being
It's a
gay.
Neanderthal. Neanderthal. I think that's an awesome name. I love it.
Neanderthal.
Of course you do.
Pocket bikes versus mini bikes. Mini bikes all day long. Pocket bikes are a fucking pain in the ass.
Wait.
Pocket bikes are those weird little fucking things that look like sport bikes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Stupid.
I was like, I
The ones that
don't
we see in the
I
all
don't
the time.
know what's the difference.
Mini bikes are going to be it's just a bunch of metal tubing with a lawnmower engine.
Womp womp.
Hell yeah.
Just because I'm rare form.
No, first of all, this is very
Screaming Shadow Rider. That's a good question though. How old were you when
Do
you
you know where I
started
got the
riding?
womp womp from?
He says, "I was 15. I'm 16 now."
So-
Why are you watching this?
Hell fucking yeah.
We say words like darn and
Pussy!
pussy.
Dylan!
Way past the 16-year-old bit.
Fuck, dude.
God.
I've said pussy dozens of times. Why are you watching this? Anyway, I started riding when I was a year older than you when I was 17. I think Dylan, you started riding very early.
He got a concussion and he made his head shape weird.
We gotta say how, that was like a lead up. I was like passing.
You ain't cool.
Okay,
unless
so-
you do dumb
So
shit.
wait. Josh,
How
how old
old
were
were
you
you?
when you started riding?
I was 17. Dylan,
17.
you were really young when you started riding too.
Yeah. How old were you?
Boy.
It must have been
Come on, bitch.
about like 10 or 11 or something like that when I got my first dirt bike.
Liar.
I'm
So
not
did
lying
you know
about
how to
it.
ride you knew how to ride a bicycle already?
A bicycle?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Good question though.
Knew how to ride a bicycle
Yay.
first.
So you knew how to ride something with two wheels.
So yeah, little tiny Hondas to start off with,
Rollerblades.
rollerblades.
Okay,
as well.
good. No, oh my god.
Everybody
Fuck
starts
yeah,
out
dude.
rollerblading.
Yeah.
I didn't think you could get any sexier.
Jessica, how old were you when you started riding?
I don't even know. I'm 30.
Yeah. Oh, you already know. Yes, you do. You're
30
like
now.
25.
I'm
Whenever you started
26.
dating me and
She
got a
was
motorcycle.
Right now.
Okay, so you were 25 when you started riding.
I have no idea. No.
You
really.
do know.
No, I
think
really
about it.
actually do. I don't.
When did we start dating?
I'm
Because
retarded.
you
I
started
don't
riding
fucking
about a year
know.
and a half ago.
I don't even remember.
It was
We've
6
been dating
years
for
ago.
like 6 years. I'm 32 now. To the max! I don't wanna.
You're
Okay.
32?
Bitch!
Damn, you said that so
Just-
fucking weird.
Yeah, I just turned.
Oh my god, repeat
No,
that.
no.
Oh my god, you're 32?
How much do you like your nipples? I'm gonna
I
annihilate them
don't
right
talk
now.
I
to
was
women.
joking. It was a joke.
No, you don't joke about
This
that.
was not rehearsed, motherfuckers. I'll kill you.
Anyway, when did you start riding?
3 years ago, bitch.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
When I actually, no.
So cold Steve Austin.
Actually, 4 years ago, Jason taught me how to ride a dirt bike,
Oh,
and
that's
then we
right,
stopped
yeah.
dating,
That's true.
and then the dirt bike got
Wait.
stolen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
That's not good.
But
So
it
yeah,
was-
about 4 years ago, Valentine's Day.
Same. So Valentine's Day. My
Must-
Valentine's Day present.
Oh yeah, our
was you.
Valentine's Day presents were the
Yes.
our.
So
Yeah.
it was like a year apart. You got me my writing course for
Right.
Valentine's Day because I was just like, I was like all these other girls that were like, yeah, I'm gonna learn to ride a motorcycle, and then like boyfriend was like, I got you the class, you actually have to do
And then
it.
you're like,
And I was like, oh shit, fuck my life. But I'm not gonna say that.
I forgot that.
But then I did it, and it was great.
I forgot that you and Jason both got us our Valentine's
Yes.
gifts as our writing course.
Yes. Yes.
Actually, and I think it was only.
Jason's a man. Life a winner if you want to follow him on Instagram. That's a great one.
Or if you
Yes.
No, I think it was only.
How's
actually,
Waldo doing?
2 years
Waldo,
Fine.
go follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, go
Waldo
follow
rides.
Yeah. He's fine. All the same.
Yeah.
Echo One, what's up?
X1,
Rob?
man. X1, we had such a good time hanging out with you in California,
Not
dude.
really meaning.
Remember he wore those crazy
Yep.
glasses, like he didn't want anybody to
Absolutely.
fucking see his face.
Yes.
He wore the crazy glasses.
Loved you. Love me.
We had such a good time, dude.
All that.
Is anybody on here who's been to Shade? I'm just wondering.
Yeah, is
that's
anybody
a good
watching
question.
besides Ty? Ty was one.
Because
Yeah,
we've
really.
had like some really
Yeah.
sweet people who have
Yeah.
come into the bar just to see you and to ride
Yeah,
through.
yeah,
Not
that's
just
true.
I would say
Has
not just to
anybody
see
been to
me.
Shade?
Not like
But
hold
not
up.
just
I don't
you,
want to
but
say just see you,
they,
but like
they stop at the
everybody.
Shade
They do.
because they know you.
but very often, like
No,
I think more than
that's a good
anybody.
question in the live stream. Has
Yeah.
anybody been to the show?
Like that really sweet couple that came in 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think
Not
more,
even 2
more
weeks
often
ago.
than anybody. And I don't just you and Jason are there a lot when people come in.
Yeah, but this was like
Yeah.
especially like it was during the daytime and they came in. Like
Yeah,
it was probably exactly like 2 weeks ago.
they
You were
rode.
working.
They rode from was it Massachusetts or something.
I thought
Like,
it
they rode
was-
from far.
I thought it was Ohio.
Like Whatever it was
It was
like a
fucking
multiple
crazy
day ride
far.
to get to Tampa.
And they took a picture with us outside in front of the Shane sign, and they were super sweet.
How do you guys deal with your
Here's the whole thing.
Like,
Know your
what's the
limits.
deal?
Obviously, that's a big thing. Is know your limits and know your local laws. And I'm very familiar with both. So I know my limits. I know what the local laws are, and that's what I base my drinking and riding on. So that's going to be different for everybody.
What was the question?
It's
How do you base your drinking and riding
Yeah,
on?
and like leaving the bars and stuff. So there's also another question about like getting with least store with like
That's a
I think
whole
it's
that's a whole other
that's
thing.
ginormous.
But that's you remember when I started riding, I would only drink a Mick Ultra.
Yeah.
Right.
Anytime we went anywhere,
That's
I would
a-
have one Mick Ultra.
Absolutely, yeah.
As soon
No,
when
it's
I first
it's
started riding, that was it. That was
It's
all
a
I would
personal
drink.
thing.
Yeah.
I won't. That's why I don't talk about it. I don't give advice on that. That's a personal thing. You know yourself. The advice I'll give on it is like know yourself and be honest with yourself. And so it's like for a lot of people, it's like zero.
Exactly.
I don't touch anything.
Zero.
Yeah,
Zero.
Taylor doesn't drink at all when he's
Yeah,
on
there are
bike.
multiple people that we ride with who won't touch a single beer,
Right.
nothing. And it's like I'll have some beers, like, but I know my limits and I know I know the laws here, and that's what I base.
Well, and also,
Fucking cover blown, fuck, dude. Shadetree search exposed.
also when you first start riding, you're also terrified.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So my first one of my best times riding when I was first learning is I was hungover riding, and it was great. And like riding sober was a big deal, and I got that. And like going to the bar, like not drinking like I would normally, knowing I had a bike outside to ride home was a big deal. And it was great, and it was actually like super, and it's still like that's a whole thing, and like don't get super drunk because you have to ride home or whatever. And so it's good, and like you drink a little. So I got to the like I knew that I could drink like a beer or whatever,
Right.
and like and drive home and be fine. But also, I found that like having a little drink, honestly,
Oh,
for sure, it like definitely settled the nerves down. To fucking like.
See, that was not me at all. If I had more than one beer, I was terrified.
No, it's
I'm
not.
gonna crash
And
it.
I get that. No. And that actually.
Jill and I are
and that-
laughing for a
no.
totally different reason.
Whatever. And I get that for like whatever. Like, and it was like for a few, a few rides. Like I was just like, oh, this is so much better than like drinking. Doesn't even matter. Riding my motorcycle is so much cooler. I did that, and it was cool, and it was true. I was just like, oh. Riding my motorcycle is way better than like drinking 2 beers right now. It's like it's not even like that cool to like
Yeah.
drink beer right now. But eventually it got to the point where it was like very quickly. It was just like drinking a beer definitely made writing actually a lot easier because
Makes a difference.
it does and it's not the same for everybody. But
Exactly. So easier is for you,
oh yes,
but it makes a difference. I think
It
that's
is-
where you
it
want.
also
That's where
is-
you want to put it. It does
especially
make a difference.
doing like home roads and
We're talking
all
about
that
like
stuff.
just so everybody watching knows,
Very-
like we're talking about like
not
the first
traveling-
few months
yeah.
riding.
Yes.
There are also plenty of times where all
Calming
of
your
us.
nerves, where you like to the point where you could be
Everybody's
like having
different.
almost
Don't
a
like this
panic
is not
attack.
this is not advice. Right now.
No, not at all. This is like
No, but
to
we
the
have
point-
all been in the place
Yeah.
where we've gone up to Shane to say, you know
You're
what?
about to
So we
freak
get
the
Jess
fuck
on Uber
out.
right now.
So no, but you're about to have a panic attack, like whatever, in like having a one drink, or even like honestly being hung. I had like I remember being hungover from a night of whatever, like the normal night before, and being hungover the next day, and actually riding. Right now, no, like being hungover is like horrible, but
Yeah.
but.
What's your point?
Yeah, no. But I remember one day like being on my bike and being hungover as fuck, and like I had to like scratch my nose, and I was just like, it was my first time like riding, like it was my first time taking my hand off the handlebars and like scratching my nose, and I was just like
Like first time like riding with one hand.
one hand,
Yeah.
and I was
And
just
you're
like,
like, oh fuck.
and I sat there
God,
like this, and I
remember
was
that
just
place.
Yeah.
like, oh wait, I only have one handlebar.
That's a
like,
weird. That's a thing.
all right, and I was like cool with it, and I was like, wait a minute.
People should be honest
Yes,
about that.
and honestly, and I'm not saying to like go drink
You're
and
not like,
ride.
oh, I'm
But-
a badass rider. It's like, no, you both remember
Eventually,
the first time you
Yeah.
ever rode, like the time you like
exactly,
took
the
a hand off
beginning
the
part.
handlebar.
Yeah, it's a huge it's honestly a huge milestone.
Why would you bullshit about that?
No, and
That's
it's
the
not
thing.
humble. And I was
Yeah.
hungover as fuck when I did it the one time, and now when I'm hungover, it's very different than back then because I was younger. But but yes, right now.
Not
it's like-
everybody's
But-
gonna.
Now I'm like, oh, if I'm hungover, kind
People
of drunk,
shouldn't
I'm
feel
just
bad
like,
about
get the
that. And
fuck
that's
out
why-
of
We
here.
that's
have
why-
all left our
Yeah.
bikes locked up at the
Yeah,
Shane.
yeah, exactly.
Dozens of times.
Do
Back in
not-
the day, like having a fucking light beer, like throughout
Yeah.
like 2 hours,
Getting
Just
not
a-
a big deal to
yeah.
just like loosen us up and like go 3 miles down the
Here's
road.
the thing.
Whatever.
It's like what Jessica's saying is true, and what Jessica's saying is true. Is like, but also like you just said, all of us have left our bikes to the shame when it's
Anytime.
when it's time to fucking do it, and that's what brings full circle back around to know your limits.
Yeah.
And be honest with yourself. If you know your limits and you be honest with yourself, then you're good. You know, there are almost every night, every Friday, Saturday night, there are motorcycles in the Dirty Shame parking lot that get
Oh
left there.
God.
And I remember there was like a couple of months where it was constant.
Yeah, it happens
Me
all the time.
guilty and Richard asking me one day, like, when are you coming to get your fucking bike?
Yeah, because like you come back to get it, like you're like, I left my bike here. You
Right.
come back the next day, you're just like, and you get drunk.
And you're like,
again,
yeah, I'm
you're
gonna
like,
come and
I
get
can't take it because I got.
It was
shit
me
every
coming
day."
up and going, yeah, I'm getting my bike stand, and me being like, babe, carry me, sorry. Like, it's not happening. It's not fucking happening.
It's a thing that happens.
Because also the first year that I had a bike, I didn't have a car. So it wasn't like I drove my car up to the bar and whatever. No, my bike was my only form of transportation.
There you go. And you want to know how to get good at riding a bike? Don't have
Sell
a
your
car.
car.
Don't have a car. Ride every single day. There is no replacement for seat time. That's it. If you get put in seat time, you will be a better rider. There's no replacement. Ride every day.
Okay, I went to E-City.
Where?
Wrong with you, Dylan?
I'm just looking at the parts in the clutch. Sorry.
Dylan's doing this thing. It's okay. How easy is it to transition from MX to street riding?
Oh,
I never did.
oh,
I never
God.
did it.
It's not easy at all.
So I will tell you, going from street riding to MX is hard.
If you can ride MX, you
Yeah.
can ride the
Yeah,
shit.
I think if you're riding fucking
And
motocross,
don't do
you're
any
all
of it
good,
the
dog.
same day.
Except people come the other way too.
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah,
the main
they
thing.
come towards you.
got MX, you're a pro on the street. My book.
Here's the whole thing. I rode only a motorcycle for years. Years and years and years. I ride a motorcycle pretty much every day. If I don't ride a bike, it's a weird day. Dylan rides a bike every day. If you want to get better at riding a motorcycle, ride it every fucking day. And you will be much better at riding a motorcycle.
Read more. Like
Of course
I'm sick of reading it. I'm sick of trying. Just read all of them.
Try acid. Woo-hoo.
No.
yeah.
Keep going. Next. I'm gonna be like
done
Jeff.
acid.
Next.
We're adults. Like we're almost 30. You think we've done
Keep
acid?
going.
before?
Wait, tie to stuff. Read ties.
Been done that shit.
Read ties. My first one.
My
My
first
first
500 street miles was on the Dragon, like Tail of the Dragon.
Bitch.
Oh,
Amber.
shit. That's
Liar.
fucking amazing.
Amber on the back. No,
What?
that's true. Yeah,
Ugh.
with a passenger. But
Tyler.
he'd ridden
Go to
dirt.
bed,
He'd ridden
bitch.
dirt since he was a kid. Damn.
So we were on the snake
love
and I
you
got
guys.
fucking sick
Amber's
as hell on
coming
that
for
Like,
you.
thing.
stop.
Amber is coming.
Amber's gonna fucking
God.
turn you into a different
I need to go to
person.
sleep. Like
Shay, do a fart.
I know. That's what I was
Somebody
gonna
wants
say.
you to fart.
Oh my god, it's almost 1 a.m.
No, doors are closed.
She's been farting, bitch.
He, Motors and Meals says, "What's the dankest chicken wing in your area? I want to transcend
Boneyard.
to another dimension
No,
of spicy chicken."
Boneyard.
access."
Seriously, Boneyard is
Boneyard.
very racist.
And another person's telling you to do a
Honestly,
fart.
He has no idea. He's sucks.
I'm a Publix man.
Jessica,
Boneyard.
stop it.
Dylan did it.
Tyler said Amber's not going.
Liar. Where? I don't even.
He just said it. He said Tyler Amber's out.
Oh!
After I lost my
No,
legs, I had to build another
after-
motorcycle to learn to ride again. It was easy.
Wait, say that again.
After I lost my legs, I had to build another motorcycle. Learning to ride again was easy.
Sounds really
That sounds
dramatic.
horrible, dude. Fuck.
Really dramatic.
Just
How much attention do you really want?
Jessica.
Oh no, she is coming. He says no, she's sleeping. So she is coming.
Oh,
Tyler, is
Do
Amber
it.
coming? Is Amber coming tomorrow? Is she coming tomorrow? Just answer that. I want to know because I want her to.
Please
I want her to put
yes.
Jessica through the fucking
But
ringer.
no, I won't. I'm gonna put my Harry Potter book.
She's gonna be so hungover.
Yes, yes.
Ah!
Dude, we have to go to sleep.
Oh my god. No, really.
Amber's going. We better fucking get in this
Exactly.
sack, dude.
Like, Jesus Christ. I want to die. Tell her to say, I actually, no.
Jessica, you're gonna be so angry
I,
tomorrow.
no, I saw her face.
I'm glad
She's
I'm not
busy.
dating her. You are
That
gonna have
girl's-
a hell of a morning.
That girl is busy. She's been on a helicopter.
All right, Tyler.
but-
See you tomorrow, bud.
Bye, Ty. See you tomorrow, I guess. I'll be in the
Hey Josh,
truck
I
with
just got my
my book.
endorsement and going to take my dad's Harley and fix it up. I already got my Purple Heart.
Do
I'm
it.
on it.
Do it.
Awesome. I mean, well, I don't know what to say about that though. Like,
Why are we over there?
Oh, Lordy.
it's great. I didn't
Merch? Question mark.
What? Oh,
Merch
yeah,
is coming
no, we're
soon.
gonna do it. That's fucking
Merch.
our Jessica's boyfriend
Sam.
Jason has got us in
Question
on that. So where it's coming soon. Just
yeah,
fucking
guys.
Be patient.
Some stuff. If you're
Cool ass shit.
if you're that interested.
Joel, thank you, man. We appreciate you supporting the videos. Means a lot to us. Me too. All these people from Australia watching. Yeah. What time is it in Australia right now?
I don't
I
know
got-
what
I got a
time
lot
is
of
it in
people.
I
Australia.
have no idea.
I got a lot of people from Australia who watch the video.
Oh, Josh, look at this one.
Cameron Susu. Threatened by a drunk guy who said he will kill me and follow me home, and my dad almost scraped the crap out of him. Or like, don't let it almost kick the crap out of him. Next time,
Click.
kick the fucking
Did you
crap
say
out of him.
click the crap?
No, it was like my dad almost kicked the crap out of him. What should I do
Oh,
next
God.
time? Like, kick the fucking crap out of him, dude.
Shoot him in the face.
Teach him a fucking lesson. Fuck.
No, put a bullet in his
Don't
nose.
actually shoot him. Don't listen to Jessica. She's very dramatic.
I'm very dramatic.
Also, don't come to her house.
Don't. You're gonna have a bullet in your nose.
Because
They said it's 2:50 p.m.
Literally a bullet.
6 a.m. in South Africa.
Oh, bro.
Fuck.
Cool. Hey, Brew. Stop.
Damn.
Love it.
That's fucking awesome.
No, seriously. The other day, like we had some fireworks going on, and I had the guns out.
there's like
Brew.
so many guns around my house in different places that I don't even know where they are. I'm a pacifist. I don't like
He
violence.
does.
It's like a surprise house.
I don't like violence. But
I don't even know how to handle all of them.
Jessica,
What's up with her?
Mm.
Listen,
it's
guys,
a new thing.
get used to the fart noise.
Fuck you and your
It's
fucking
okay.
Crocs and your fart noises.
Don't
I hate those.
Don't. Oh my god. Don't hate these.
I hate them.
They're amazing.
She has fur.
Listen.
They're also purple. Lilac.
They're
Lilac.
purple
Lilac,
Crocs.
really.
Purple. And my Birks got left in the rain, so
I figured
I gotta
her
oil them a
Birkenstocks
bit.
were out of order.
they are a
From
little
Birks.
out of order. It's literally the only reason why I have my Crocs on.
You should still have
And
those on.
honestly,
They're just
like
up.
if my shoe person was here, he'd yell at me because I don't have my $900 insoles in these.
I hate those.
So, but you see how I have the thingies there? Look,
Stop
right there, the buttons right there, the sticker, that. Those are very expensive. Those go with
The
my
sticker?
yes. These
Dennis wants to know,
I don't know.
they go
Dylan?
with my insoles.
Shut
with a
up.
Stick.
Shut up.
where's your beard?
Yeah, Dylan. No, Dylan doesn't need a beard. He really doesn't.
Yeah.
So stop it.
Dylan sometimes rocks a small one.
Don't talk as if
Speaking
someone's a
in
third
third
person.
No, it's good. Don't use any beard. We're done with beard. We got enough beard.
No, actually grow a beard, Dylan.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
But
Do it.
great.
You ever seen my bum Dylan
No.
shit that I do?
No.
Haven't seen it?
No, baby
Yeah.
Dylan. He's baby Dylan. We need a baby. We lost baby Devin, so we need a baby Dylan.
I always feel good when it's like a little bit long, but then after that I shave it, and like right after I shave it, like days afterwards, it's like
People are like,
hey, so it's
Yeah,
Dylan.
nobody
It's
notices them when he
I like
shows
his
it.
shirt.
yeah, it's like,
but what they really mean is like your face.
Right.
you got a pretty face, boy.
Motors and Metal, no, Dylan had a crossplane.
Did he say that?
He asked crossplane pre 2009.
Did I have a crossplane on?
Yeah.
Yes, it was a 15.
It was our one, the new one, the nice one.
To answer the next question, yes, it was fast.
Andrew Smokey says,
I read that.
Icon
No,
1000.
I read that. No, the one.
Quick
no,
review.
Listen, best boots ever. If you are questioning to buy them, buy them.
Crocs?
No. Bitch. Yes, buy Crocs. But also, if you want to ride with some shit, ride with some those Iconosaurus. Yes, please.
Yeah.
They saved my foot in a crash. But I also got the upgraded version, and they're amazing.
All right, guys, I gotta ride home.
All right. Are you
Bye.
going to ride?
Yeah.
Alright.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Grow a beard. Goodbye.
See ya.
See you next time, bro.
Goodbye.
You good? You good? Here.
Oh.
Or you can have a free kitten if you
Why
want.
the
Oh,
garage door is
do I
open.
get a free kitten
Yeah.
if I go that way?
When you go that way, it's with a free kitten.
Well, you live in the front part of our house. You get to walk out when they come from that.
Yeah. Job in the morning, I gotta fucking work too, dude.
Yeah, we should probably go.
Oh,
Actually,
Lord.
let's go ahead. Like, we gotta end this live stream. Fucking good talking to you guys. We're gonna ride. Like, literally, what time is it? 1 a.m.
That's fine. It's fine.
We're waking up in 5 hours. Like,
I'm not.
bitch, you are. Woo! Woo! So,
No,
guys, I appreciate the support. Thank you. We're rolling. Say goodbye to Jessica, Dylan. We're gonna make a video tomorrow, so
No, yeah.
like we're
Look out
like,
for that. Cause that
yeah.
would be, oh,
Check it out.
rarity.
We're not- you're not gonna say
Rarity
goodbye to
right
all.
there. What are we looking at?
Yeah.
Cheers. Yes. Bye.
Everybody be safe. Fucking A, man. We'll do this one again sometime. Good live stream.
Wait, there's so many people. Can't say bye like all at once, right?
Wow, we're saying fucking bye. This is it. I'm closing it.
Piss off.
Bye. Love you guys.
Yes. Bye.